watching the award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station.
It's the class of 2026 in the house.
Wait a minute, seniors, I don't hear you. Y'all over there enjoy your tailgate. All right, here we go.
That's the stars of the go. Can we turn the lights on for you?
It's senior night. Y'all make some noise for these seniors. First up, we have number 27 coming to the field. Jacob Carrares. Y'all clap for Jacob. He is supported by his family and his football team. He plans after high school to go to college and support his family. His quote is always inspired to be better and never stop trying. Y'all make some noise for Jacob. They said, hold on. Y'all clap for Jacob one more time. Y'all give it up for Elijah Morales, number 40. Elijah is escorted by his homie Jacob. His plans after graduation is medical school and sports science. His motto is never too late to start anything. Y'all clap for Jacob and Elijah. Give it up for them. Next up, can y'all hear me? Number 0, it's hammer time, y'all.
Hammer time!
Jacob Austin Jones, he is escorted on senior night by his parents, Aubrey and Mashonda Jones, his sister Zoe, and his grandparents. His plans after graduation is to attend college, majoring in arts and minoring in digital media production. His personal motto and legacy he wants to leave behind: trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not into your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him and he will direct your path. Proverbs 3:5-6. It's hammer time! Let's go! Let's give it up. Next up, number 2, Darian Rogers. He is escorted by his mom, his dad, his brother, and his auntie. His plan. Number 1, Darian Rogers. I got you, Darian. Darian Rogers, number 1, play college football. His motto and his legacy to remember: give him hell, even if it took a picture. The number I was taking, so I took number 26. Y'all give it up for number 1, Darian Rogers. Y'all gotta make some noise for these seniors. High school ain't easy. Y'all make some noise. Next up, we have number 2, Big Yo, Antonio Crawford. He is escorted by his family. He plans to play college football. His motto and he wants to be remembered by: drip, stop, or never. Let's go. Give it up for number 2, Big Yo, Antonio Crawford. It's the first, the second, the third, the Trinity. Number 3, Big Trayvon McGrory. Let's go. He is escorted by his mom, Chastity, his little sister, his little brother, and his big brother. His plans after graduation: attend Western Kentucky for football, and hopefully one day make it to the NFL. There's nothing wrong with dreams, y'all. His personal motto and his legacy: hard work, it does pay off. Y'all give it up. Number 3, Trayvon McGrory. Y'all look good down there. Y'all make it up. Y'all make some noise for him, y'all. It's number 5. Big Makai. Makai Robbins, y'all make some noise. He is escorted by Miss Miller, Maurice Robbins, Nicole Jones, Courtney Luster, Andrea Luster, and Alexis Payne. His goal is to play football in college. He wants to be remembered as your time is limited, so don't waste it, living someone else's life. The great Steve Jobs. Y'all give it up for the 5, Mr. Makai Robbins. And after 5 comes 8, Mr. Vidal Cochran. He is escorted by his dad, Vidal Cochran Sr., Dr. Sabrina Patton, his mom, Principal, his aunt, Miss Patton, Jeremiah, his brother, and Lorenzo, his cousin. His plans after graduation, he will attend college to major in business, and his personal motto and legacy to leave behind: progress over perfection. Y'all give it up for Mr. Cochran Jr. Number 9. He swear he's my favorite. DKV's record. He is being escorted tonight by his parents, his siblings, and his nephew. His plans after graduation: play college football and major in sports science. His personal motto or his legacy that he wants to leave behind: to remember as a great individual. Y'all give it up, make some noise for these seniors, Mr. Payne's record. It's a perfect number. Number 10, perfection. Jameen Bean. Y'all clap for him. He is being escorted on his senior night by his mother, his 2 sisters, and his grandmother. It's something about women, y'all. Make some noise. His plans after graduation is to further his college career. His personal motto or legacy that he wants to leave behind: don't take nothing for granted. Cherish every single moment. Y'all clap for Mr. Bean. Let's go 2-1s, number 11, Jadon Dockery. He is being escorted tonight by Osha Dockery, his mother. His plans after graduation is to attend college for mechanical engineering and still pursue football. His personal motto and legacy he wants to leave behind: do everything with confidence and leave no doubt. Y'all clap for him. And number 12, Mr. Jalen Jones. Number 12, Jalen Jones. He is being escorted by his mom, his dad, and his little brother. His plans after graduation: to attend trade school or college. Y'all clap for Jalen Jones. Number 14 is Mr. Jaden Thomas. He is being escorted by his family tonight. Y'all clap it up for him. Y'all give it up next up for number 15, Marlon Hammond. Marlon is being escorted by his family, Helen Hammond, Marlon Hammond, and Madison. After high school, he will continue playing football and studying airplane mechanics and health science. He wants to be remembered for making an impact regardless of the circumstances. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Y'all clap it up for Marlon, everybody. And number 17, behind. I gave the game my body, my heart, and my soul, and I do it all over again. Y'all clap for Mr. Corbin. Number 20, Mr. Armand Williams. He is being escorted tonight by his mom, his sister, his nephew, and his niece. His plans after graduation is trade school. His personal motto or legacy to leave behind: never ever give up on your dreams. Y'all clap for Mr. Williams. Number 21, Mr. Papa Pike, Carter Dion Booth. He is being escorted tonight by his father, his mother, and his bonus dad, his siblings. His plans after graduation is to attend UT Martin on a football scholarship and major in finance. His personal motto and legacy to leave behind: life has no limitations except the ones you make. Y'all give it up for Mr. Poplar Pike, number 21. And number 36, Mr. Samuel McPherson Jr., who will be escorted tonight by Mr. Samuel and Mrs. Allison McPherson and his brother. His plans after graduation: he has been accepted to 3 universities with a full ride to the U of M, TSU, and with a desire to attend Morehouse University in Atlanta, Georgia, majoring in business law. His motto and legacy to leave behind: my motto, God made me the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. I am nothing and nothing can stop my destiny. Y'all clap for Mr. McPherson. Number 51, Mr. Joshua Williams. He is escorted by all of his family. His plans after graduation is to attend college. His personal motto or legacy: keep your head up and stay focused. Y'all clap for Mr. Joshua. Number 52, come on down, Mr. Jeremiah Robinson. He is escorted by his grandparents, his mom, and his auntie. His plans is going to North Carolina Central for science and engineering. His motto and his legacy to be remembered by: be ready when it's your time. Clap it up for Mr. Jeremiah Robinson. Number 56, let's get it. Donovan Jennings Fuller. He is escorted tonight by his mom, B. Martha Fuller, and his dad, Rick Jennings. His plans after college and his career goal is to become a professional ice cream taster. His personal motto and legacy: better late than never, but never late is better. Y'all give it up. Y'all clap for this place. DHA, number 59, Mr. Andre Amos. He is being escorted tonight by his mom and his dad. He plans to attend college, and his legacy and motto to leave behind: sometimes the person you will take or bully for is the person behind the goal. The Rogers family loves you, Mr. Amos. Y'all clap it up for AJ. Number 62, Tyreek Harris. Y'all clap it up for him. He is being escorted tonight by his mom, his dad, his grandma, and his other grandma. His plans after graduation is to attend trade school. His personal motto or legacy that he wants to leave behind: confidence comes from the work that you put in. Y'all give it up for Mr. Harris on tonight. Y'all keep clapping. Number 63, Jeremiah Thompson. Jeremiah is being escorted tonight by his mother and his father. His plans after graduation is major in welding engineering at Tennessee Tech. He has a personal motto and his legacy to leave behind: I am walking by grace, covered by mercy, and I am led by faith. Y'all give it up for number 63, JT Jeremiah Thompson. Number 82, Nasir Matthews. Y'all give it up now. He is being escorted tonight by his mother, his sister, and his brothers. His plans after graduation is to go to college. And his personal motto and the legacy to leave behind is control what you can't control. I know that's right. Y'all clap it up for Mr. Matthews on tonight. Y'all give it up for number 85, D-Ty Mack. He is being escorted tonight by Olin Smith, Crystal Smith, Mr. Mack, Zaria Jones, and Armani Mack. His plans after graduation is to own and operate his own HVAC company. His motto and his personal legacy to leave behind. In the end, we only regret the chances that we do not take. Y'all give it up for Mr. Ty Mack, y'all. The 9 and the 0, y'all give it up for Dijou Ba. He is being escorted tonight by his mom, his dad, and his cousin. His plans after graduation, he's committed to the University of Wisconsin, where he plans to major in computer science or finance, and also do real estate. His personal motto or legacy to leave behind. I want to show the city of Memphis that it is possible to have success and play football at the next level. I also wanted to be known as one of the best defensive players to ever come through this city. And last, but certainly not least, the number 94, Mr. Nicholas Clark, y'all. Nicholas is being escorted by James Clark, Nadia Clark, Tyrell Garrett, Nia Clark, and Jennifer Clark. Nicholas is committed to Henderson State University. His slogan and motto to leave behind. The tables turn, bridges burn, you live and you learn. Y'all give it up for your 2026 Germantown High School football seniors. It's on and popping. Y'all clapping for these seniors! I'll be back at halftime.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how about another hand for the class of 26? We see you, seniors.
Welcome to the final game of the regular season, Germantown versus Southwind. It's been a heck of a season with major playoffs implications with the outcome of this game. I'm Calvin Nicholson. Darian Branch is out tonight. Joining me on the desk once again tonight is our special guest commentator and GHS alumni, Dylan Walton. But it's also senior night. The football team were just recognizing their amazing graduates for this season. A short time ago, SGA hosted its pre-game tailgate for the seniors, so the spirits are high ahead of the game. Let's just hope that it stays that way. Dylan, what are you looking for from both teams this game?
I'm looking for a war. I mean, this is the Memphis City High School Super Bowl, Calvin. I mean, I'm expecting a war. Let's see what these boys are made of. I mean, you got the people out. When you got a crowd like this, you play out of your mind. I'm expecting big plays, highlight moments in a game that should come down to the wire.
And Dylan, I want to say this. We have over 5,000 tickets sold. Over 5,000 tickets sold. I've been preparing for this game. They have too. We are ready to kick it off. And as always, we have you covered from all angles. Reporter Rachel Polk is live on the sidelines with the official players and official reactions to get ready for the game. Hey, Rachel.
Hey guys, I wish you were out here to just feel this excitement and this energy surrounding this game. The hype surrounding this game has been building up since the season started. And Calvin, as you mentioned, both teams need the win tonight. The Devils, who were ranked #1 in the region for the first half of the season, fell to #4 after 2 losses earlier this month. We need the win for a better seed in the playoffs. Southwind, on the other hand, is hoping for an undefeated regular season. Most crucially, the winner will be the region champion and will most likely avoid playing a strong Ravenwood team in the second round. And of course, bragging rights are at stake, so this game is sure to be thrilling. Kickoff is in a few minutes, so I'm going to send it back to y'all in the studio.
Thanks, Rachel. For our Red Devils, preparation for each game begins on Monday. Pastor Charles DeLoach from Brown Missionary Baptist Church meets with the team with a message they can take for the rest of the week. GHS reporter and football player William Cobbins talked with Pastor DeLoach about the Monday motivations.
You may see us playing hard on Friday nights, but what you don't see are the powerful words shared by Pastor DeLoach on Mondays. He's here with us now. How you doing, Pastor DeLoach?
I'm good. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. So, may I ask you, how did these motivational speeches start?
You know, shout out to Coach Gene and Coach Harmon. They gave me the space to come in and share with their team. I started doing this last year, and you know they've just continued it this year. We started week 1 every Monday, and you know, so it's all shout out to the coaches for allowing me to have the space to do this every Monday.
And hear me when I tell you this. Do your best to schedule God in your day.
So do you plan ahead of time what you want to say to the players?
I do. I plan ahead of time, but I also, sometimes it changes when I pull up to the parking lot. You know, the Lord gives me something to share specifically with the team. I'm always praying, Lord, give me some words that will speak to this team directly. And so I can have something planned, and he changes it. You know, sometimes what I plan is what sticks. Sometimes what I talked about in the previous sermon that I had preached would resonate with the team. And so I'm led by the Holy Spirit, and whatever he wants me to say to the team is what I say every Monday.
And so everything you get coming at you is going to shape and form your life to who you're going to be.
So when you preach to the team each week, what do you hope the players get from it?
Yeah, absolutely. I truly hope the players think on everything that I say, not just for the week. You know, I want their weeks to be shaped by what I say, but beyond high school, beyond the season. I want them to be thinking on these words. I believe God has called me to plant seeds on the inside of their hearts that will eventually grow, for them to see 20 years down the road that what I was saying was God truly speaking to them concerning their life.
So can I ask you, what do you get from preaching to the players and giving them the powerful word?
Man, I get peace. I get fulfillment. I just get joy to know that God has given me the opportunity to inspire a generation. You know, I know that those young men in there will one day grow up to be men, and I know that the words that I've shared with them, they may not remember all, but they remember a few that will help them to be able to go across life. I still remember words that were shared with me when I was a teenager, so I know that everything that I'm saying is not going to, they're not going to remember all of it, but they're going to remember some things, and those things I believe the Lord is going to allow them to navigate life with.
Thank you for joining us on GHS-TV.
Yes, sir, it's my pleasure.
Reporting for GHS-TV, I'm Will Cobbins.
I'm sending it out now. As you can see, our JROTC are heading out for the national anthem.
Just got it.
Yeah. Behind supposed to be the call. That's right.
Your captains for tonight's game, 0, Jacob Jones, Darion Rogers, number 9, Cavius Record, number 59, Mr. Arnold, and number 90, Dijidou Ba.
It's got to be a full-size step. They were screaming. It's got to be at least 4 inches wide. Y'all hang tight. Y'all come out with Tommy and y'all come out with Lee in just a minute. Okay?
Our game captains preparing for the coin toss to see who will have possession of the ball first. Dylan, I'm excited about tonight's game. Like you said earlier, it's a crosstown rivalry, man. We're expecting war here. These are neighborhood friends. We're right in the same district, same area code. Everything's still the same. I'm excited about tonight.
Hey guys, this is Mr. Scott Wyatt. He's the umpire tonight. My name's Randy Denton. I'm going to be the referee. We're going to be in the middle of the field with you guys all night long on the offensive side of the ball, okay? A couple of things pretty important to me. One is that your coach selected you to be captains. What that tells me is he looks to you to be leaders of your team, and that's what I expect from the first whistle to the last. I want you guys to be leaders. Things get a little heated, a little out of control. I want to see you step forward and take control of that. Better for you to take control of that than for us to have to. And guys, just remember, nothing good happens after the whistle blows. Whistle blows, let's roll off, get the ball back to somebody in a striped shirt. We'll get as much football in as we can. Guys, I expect y'all to be leaders out here tonight. Leaders in the classroom tomorrow and leaders in life, all right? Play hard, but let's stop on the whistle. That's going to be my coin. I'm going to toss that. That's tails, and that's heads. It says heads, it says tails. I'm going to toss it. If I happen to drop it, I'll try again, okay? What do you like? What? Tails? All right, he said tails, guys. That's what tails looks like, okay? All right, I'm going to toss it. Let's see how it turns out. Here we go. It is heads. You want to call. You want to receive. You want to receive. I'm assuming you guys want to kick away from the scoreboard. That's usually the way it works. If y'all line up over there with Scott, y'all line up over there with me.
So it's just in, Dylan, we're starting off with the possession of the ball. The home team has it, man. We won heads. I'm excited about tonight. They're kicking the ball to us just momentarily. We're preparing for kickoff. Dylan, I want to go back just for a while and tell me what you're expecting for the game.
I'm expecting Germantown to have possession first. You want to set the tone early. This is what you want to prepare for. This is what you prepare for all season. You know, you've dropped 2 games out of your last 3, but this is time where you bring the energy and you show Southwind that we really own this town.
It's senior night. As you can see, the cheerleaders are coming in. The game captains are heading back to the back of the tunnel. Coach Gene Robinson, for the first time this season, is sitting at the head of the tunnel and waits for the game. It seems I can say this is a serious moment. We've never seen majority of our football players standing in front of the tunnel with Coach Gene leading them in. And with such serious faces, such serious attitude. Here go Coach Gene. He can't stay serious for too long. He got to be hyped about everything that he does. It's none like him not to be, man.
It's business. This is business. This no friends are here. We'll be friends on Friday morning. Thursday night, it's about business, and we're going to ready to see who bring their best business negotiation on the field.
Most definitely. We have some great coaches on both sides, Southwind and Germantown. Great teams on both sides as well. I'm excited to see who will take home the win. But you know who we're rooting for? Nothing like the mighty Red Devils.
Oh,
man.
it's nothing like the Red Devil Nation, baby. We bleed red no matter what. You know, when I went to college, I decided to stay red. So let's go, baby.
All right, and they're heading onto the field, led by number 4 quarterback Jordan Shelton, Coach Gene Robertson. They made their way back on the field. The Germantown offense is getting ready to prepare to head on the field. Starting us off, of course, our lead quarterback. Well, we have 2 starting quarterbacks, but tonight, Jordan Shelton, sophomore Jordan Shelton, will be leading the team tonight as we have possession of the ball first.
This is what you want. You at home. It's on your home turf. You know, the enemy is out. You know, they got a packed crowd as well. This is what you want. You want to set the tone early. You cannot start slow if you're Germantown. Southwind has an aerial attack like none other, and you have the chance to put the pressure on them, put at least something on the board. You need to walk away with at least 3. That needs to be the emphasis for this offense. 3 or more. 3 or more.
And you know, Dylan, I want to just say this. You know, we always say that Germantown is a second chance team. There is no second half.
Not at all.
If Germantown is known as a second chance team, we have to take advantage with having the possession of the ball first, man. Because if we go out, we can't risk it.
Oh yes, and then you don't get the ball in the second half to start off the second half. So if you start off slow, and not only Southwind has a good first half, and then they come right back with the possession to kick off the second half, that's just a world of trouble for Gene Robinson and the rest of the Germantown Red Devils. So you need to start with a punch in the mouth right here. I mean, a good right uppercut right in the chin of Southwind to show them we mean business. This is what we're here to do. You know, we are decked out in all red. You got your nice icy white on, but it's about to be green and red all over there because you're getting on the ground and we're going to get you down. Let's go, Red Devils.
We got to play Germantown football tonight, Dylan. We got to be physical. That's what we have to do tonight. And I believe that Coach Gene, Coach Lack, all of the offensive, defensive coordinators, and Coach Gene have worked for this moment.
Oh, yes.
Both teams are undefeated districtly.
Yep.
Because Germantown lost 2 games, but they were non-conference games. Southwind is undefeated all the way around, but they have not played any conference games. We're preparing for the opening kickoff. Dylan, you have play-by-play. Let me hear it.
Yes, sir. I am ready. We're coming out with the kickoff early. I'm excited. You know, it's 12 minutes of the first quarter football. I got the kickoff jitters, and here we go. The ball is finally up in the air, caught around the 10-yard line. And he's going to take it off. He's going to come down around. Oh, he broke a tackle. He's going to find his way near the 40-yard line. Looks about to be at the 37. And Germantown has good starting field position on their first drive of the game. I mean, short kick. I mean, the kick got just barely past the 10-yard line. So Southwind that's not a good special teams move to start off early in this game. 7 seconds on the first kickoff. But Germantown looks here to come out and get something going. You want something positive.
They look present tonight.
Yes.
They look present tonight, Dylan.
Going to go with the 2 backs in the backfield. Quarterback Shelton looking for a hike, and there seems to be a miscommunication in the middle of the line. Referees will see who the situation will be on. Flag on the first play, Calvin.
Most definitely. The way it looks to be, it hasn't been decided yet on who the flag is on. A flag is just up.
It seems to be on Germantown as they seem to be taking a few steps back. That's not what you want.
The flag is on Germantown. But let me tell you something. Yeah, hey, mistakes happen. But what we can do is we can capitalize on our own mistakes, as I always say, before they capitalize.
Yep, and here we go. We see Germantown under center in the single back. Bring over the fullback in motion. He's going to drop back Shelton. Scans the field. Gets out of the pocket, and he's sacked. But there is a flag on the play. Great defensive pressure from Southwind to start off. But the flag on the play, hopefully it is on the side of Southwind, and Germantown can regain those yards.
The way it looks right now, we're waiting still for the official call back from the referee. Right now,
not really sure. It seems to be Germantown will be taking even more steps back.
Yep, most definitely, Dylan. It's not looking good for us right now, but we have to recover. This is not a game where we can risk playing around.
Yep. A repeat first down. Quarterback Shelton is under center again. Drops the snap, but picks it right back up. Makes a move out of nothing and finally gets away right above the 30-yard line. I mean, what a way to turn nothing into something right there. Bobbled the snap, found his way to get about 10 yards there, and should be moving the chains.
Most definitely. The goal is to get this first touchdown. If we can get on the scoreboard first, start it off early, we need to show consistency tonight.
Yep, here we go in the pistol formation for Germantown. It is second down, looks like to be second and long here. And there's another miscommunication, seems to be on the defensive line of Southwind. Should be moving those yards up again.
For the first time, we got our first flag on Southwind. Germantown is sitting at 2 right now. First flag on Southwind, which is putting Germantown in a good spot. Now they're moved to about the 35-yard line. Let's look back at this, Dylan. What are we looking at?
That bobble snap right there from Shelton, I mean, what a way to save his day. I mean, you did not want to start off with a fumble giving Southwind easy looks in the red zone. But now Germantown goes into the RPO, gives it to their running back. That's Larry Johnson. He's going to get close enough to the first down. It should be 3rd and short if I'm not mistaken. But as we see the lineman pushing for the first down.
Let's look back at this just for a second, Dylan, because you know, like I always say, that Larry Johnson, he's a runner, he's a track star. He's always going to get there and try to get as many yards as he can. Let's look back at this.
Yep. Great trick play here from Shelton. Fakes the RPO right behind the back. Pat Mahomes like, and Larry Johnson throws that stiff arm out of there and tries to get close to that yard marker. He's about a couple yards short. Fourth down, it says. And we're going to see Germantown going to this heavy personnel, and there will be another flag. Seems to be on Germantown. I don't know what's the eagerness right now from both linemen. I mean, the offensive and defensive linemen have seemed pretty jittery to start off this game. I mean, and that makes sense. You know, it's a lot of emotions going on. The tension is high right now, so everybody's a little jittery right now. But you got to get those. You got to get those under wraps, because this game it's going to come down to mistakes.
You know, we cannot risk making silly mistakes, Dylan. That's the biggest thing tonight, is making silly mistakes and mistakes that will cost us this game. We cannot risk it at all.
And it seems to be Germantown will be punting the ball here on 4th down, 4th and short. Almost was a fake, boots it up in the air. It's going to be short. Bobble around the 30-yard line, is going to find its way almost spot dead onto the 20-yard line. So it seems to be Southwind will come out with their first offensive possession in regular territory.
And that's looking good for us right now. We're at least pushing them back as much as we can.
Yep.
That's where we can start off, is trying to push them back. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, the first drive is not looking good for Germantown. We really need to pick it up, Dylan.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But, I mean, you know, it's the first drive. You got many more drives to go. But Southwind is a team that preys on mistakes. And this quarterback, Kelvin Perkins, commit of Austin Peay, he looks to prey on those mistakes right now. He is in the gun formation. 2 receivers out on each side, puts it up in the air early, and the receiver's going to get and go out of bounds. It's going to be 2nd and short. Quick play. That's what you want to do. Quick play for Southwind. They got 9 yards right there.
Most definitely.
As you see, Perkins is in the shotgun, fakes it off to the running back, throws the quick out route near the sidelines. Boom, easy 9 yards.
And that Perkins, he's really was in the same spot as Jordan Shelton a couple years ago. He was Mr. Football as a sophomore. So Jordan Shelton most definitely has run for his money right now. It's competition out there.
Oh yes, most definitely. And we have a motion over here, still in the shotgun formation for Perkins. Hands it off to the running back. He's going to push up the field. He has holes. He's gone. He's looking at nothing but grass. Passes the 40. One man to beat, 20, 10, and he finds his way at the goal line. Germantown gets the touchdown saving tackle, which is much necessary before that 70-yard run, almost what was a touchdown.
Most definitely. They're getting too close to comfort, Dylan.
Too close to comfort. I mean, you see the running back, the holes was as wide open as the Walmart lanes. I mean, he found his way into nothing but daylight. But luckily, number 13 for Germantown, the defensive back, came in and got the touchdown saving tackle.
Most definitely.
Here we go again with Southwind back in this trips right shotgun formation. Quarterback takes it himself, and he's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and that will be a tackle for loss. So what a great defensive play there from the edges.
And one thing we have, you know, Coach Gino says he believes we have some of the best offensive defense in the land, in the state. So most definitely, I'm excited to see our offensive recovering from the past couple of games that we have. The past 2 games that we lost, though, that was one of our weak spots, our offense. So I'm glad to see them coming in and recovering.
Yep, I mean, this is a goal line stand that you need if you're Germantown. I mean, you cannot allow them to have a big run like that, then boom, punch in 7, because now the pressure's back on Germantown if they allow them to score here. But holding up a goal line stand would be tremendous for their defense and for the help of their offense now as they go under center. Heavy personnel, and the running back looks to punch it up again, but Germantown gets another defensive stop. That's the big body up front, number 0, with a big tackle.
Let's look back at this, and as you see, Southwind and Germantown, perfect formation here. But unlike number 0, that he's our center, he takes him down every time.
Oh yeah, busted right up through the gap, and you couldn't block him, you couldn't hold him. But that's the determination that you want to see from your interior linemen. Just busting up plays, stopping plays, especially in the red zone where you're near the goal line. That's a game-saving tackle right there, because if Germantown wins this game, it's going to be right off these possessions right here, stopping Southwind in the red zone.
Most definitely.
3rd down here for Southwind, looking to punch it in. Quarterback Perkins in the pocket. He looks, scans the field, and almost a one-handed snag in the back of the end zone, but great defense on the back end from Germantown.
And I got to look back at this, Dylan, because let me tell you something. The Germantown defense is most definitely explosive right now. Germantown defense is most definitely coming in explosive right now. They're getting to the ball, they're taking care of the ball, and doing their best to deter Southwind from this touchdown. We've been at the touchdown line for a while now, Dylan.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's what you want to be if you're on the defensive side of the ball. You want to stay here as long as you can, because you do not want them to punch it in off the rip. And it seems that Southwind is going to be very aggressive here, going for it on 4th down. They want those 7 points. As we see Perkins right now in the shotgun again, misconnected on the last throw. It seems to be an all-out blitz. He can't get Perkins down. Perkins breaks the tackle and punches in 7. It was about 7 Germantown defensive linemen trying to bring down Perkins, but he found a way to punch in 7. What a letdown for Germantown, the first defensive possession of the game.
Most definitely. So there's going to be a touchdown for Southwind, score being 6-0. Southwind leading right now with 8 minutes and 18 seconds left on the clock. What an explosive touchdown by Perkins. You got to give it to him, man.
I mean, you got to give props where props is due, man. I mean, to break through those tackles on the bobble catch off of the initial play, I mean, he found a will to wait and get into the end zone. So, I mean, what a great way, what a tough way to go down for Germantown defense after holding Southwind the first 3 plays.
There is a flag out now.
Seems to be on Southwind. The Germantown players were disputing. It's going to be offsides on Southwind. They're going to go back 5 yards. As you see Coach Gene putting out the muscles today. I mean, I don't think he gets cold. I don't think he gets cold at all.
Most definitely. It's chilly out there, Dylan. And just looking at this now, the defense, we're making silly mistakes on both ends of the line, to be honest with you right now. Defense and offense, Germantown, we need to tighten up here.
PAT for Southwind, and it seems to be
no
that
good.
It is not good. Germantown comes away with a blessing after letting Southwind come down and score. You see the kicker here is going to boot it far left, and it is not good. Kicked it off the side of his foot. This is not soccer ball, this is football.
And there's some wins out there for him, but it went too far to the left for that to even be the win, Dylan.
Oh.
So Germantown trying to come back now. Our offensive line getting ready to prepare to make their way out now. What can we do to recover, Dylan?
You got to not make mistakes. The first possession was full of mistakes. You had 2 flags. You had a bobbled handoff from the quarterback. You just made mistakes. And then when you had the opportunity to go for it on 4th down, you get a flag. As you see Southwind, they had no flags on the offensive possession. They had a big run. Even though they got down on 4th down in the red zone, they still found a way to capitalize. You put the best player, you gave him the ball, and he made a play happen. And that's how they ended up with 6 points. Is now we're back
and
on
the ball
this
is
kickoff.
up, and it's punted. And we're heading up to the 20, 25, 30. Oh, he's taken down right above the 35-yard line. Let's look back at that. Great job by Thomas, number 10. Taking care of the ball, as Coach Gene would say, is what I think he did. Most definitely, he heads up. He gets as many yards as he can before he's stopped by Southwind just by a little bit.
I mean, yeah, they've had back-to-back great kickoff returns, but what's a great kickoff return if you don't capitalize on it?
Most definitely.
That's what you need to do. You need to capitalize on right here as Germantown is down their 2nd offensive possession on the game. 8 minutes, 8 seconds left in this first quarter. As you see, they're going to split back formation
here. Got to take advantage of it, man.
Yep, Shelton at the helm of everything, drops back, He looks to run, scans the field, breaks a tackle, and he's going to find his way on to a first down, moving the chains right at about the 46-yard line.
Let's look back at this, Dylan. As you can see, Shelton, he has his mind on the plan. He runs for it, tries to conquer as many yards as he can. He's slightly taken down.
Yep, I mean, just an easy play. That's easy yards right there. That's what you need to settle your offense in.
Most definitely.
You let Shelton get open, get into some open space. Now you play on top of it. Let's see Larry Johnson again. Let's see him move the ball. Let's see this aerial tech that Germantown has. Now they go back with the split back system again. Shelton clapping for the ball. Hands it off to Johnson just like I said, and boom, Johnson will get about 3 to 4 yards as we now get near midfield.
And heading towards that 50-yard line, we're getting closer and closer. That's where we got to take baby steps with this. We move too fast, we may drop the ball.
Yep, right at the mid-yard line. 2nd and 7 goes Germantown, handing it off for Larry Johnson for a 3-yard carry. And that's what you want from a power back like Johnson. You get 3-4 every time, because about the 3rd, 4th time we'll be moving the chains again on first down. So now we have Shelton. Handed it off. It's a fake handoff. He drops, throws it to the wheel route on Johnson. Johnson seems to have a catch on the sideline, slide and catch. I mean, he looked like a Fortnite move over there.
Most definitely. He slid in and was able to recover it very quickly.
Yeah, great catch by Larry Johnson there. Making sure to not only have possession, but to be in bounds was one of the most important parts there. Seems to be Germantown will have another 3rd down, 3rd and 4, as they finally get past midfield, but they need this 3rd down conversion. Shelton in the backfield, ready, hands it off. What a wide open hole it is for Johnson, and Johnson will move the chains for Germantown. Another Red Devil first down.
Let's look back at this. This is our first down here, and as you can see, Johnson's always going to do what we need him to do, and that's going to be to get yards. No matter how small, no matter how big, Johnson's going to do his best to get those yards.
Yep, great blocking from the offensive line allowed Larry Johnson to see the hole, and he had nothing else to do but to run through. He could have brought his whole family to run through the hole if he needed to.
Most definitely.
And they're going to stay in this split back system. Shelton handed it off. Fake to Johnson, and he's going to hand it to number 9, but he's going to be tackled in the backfield. Didn't really get anything off that run play there. Tried to do a double fake run type of system there. Didn't really work out on the first down play. Would love to see what we got through the air. There's going to be a loss of 2 for the running back. That is the senior Cavius record, number 9.
Cavius record,
I'm sorry. 5 minutes and 50 seconds left. 2nd down for Germantown. 2nd and 12 it should be. Shelton drops back, looks to the left, has a receiver, and he comes down with the ball. There's number 6, receiver with a great catch.
But I want to look back at that because to see hits his precise eye that Shelton has.
Just a great ball. He put loft on it. When you have a soft flat over there on the left side, guarding the out route, the flat route, and he put it right in between 2 defenders and just place it in his bread basket. What a beautiful throw from Shelton, Calvin. Shelton, again, in the backfield with 2 running backs. He drops back, scans the field, throws it to the right side. It's going to be batted down by the defensive lineman of Southwind, and we will go on to 2nd down.
And to be honest with you, I really need Shelton, and we always use the phrase lock in, but this is the game. This is the real game that we have to take advantage of the simple mistakes that Southwind make, or take advantage of our own mistakes, Dylan. Because if we let them do it, trust and believe me, they're going to score again.
Oh, yes.
And we can't allow that to happen. We're too close to this touchdown.
Yep. Germantown is near about 30 yards away from the end zone. Now they go into this pistol formation. Shelton hands it off to the running back. He's going to get a few yards in. Cavey is there, finding a way to just triumph him through and try to make this 3rd and manageable.
Looking back at this here, as you see, he looks through, he goes down that A-gap, and he gets as many yards as he can. One thing about that Laird Johnson, he's going to try to get even the smallest, whether it's 1, 2, or 3, or 20. He's going to try to get as many yards as he can.
Yep. Just something there positive to make this third and manageable, which is pretty suitable for Germantown as they're near the halfway point, underneath the halfway point of this first quarter. But it seems to be a timeout will be called. I want to talk things over. I think this is a very important third down, Calvin. If you think about it, they had some miscommunications on their first drive. You do not want to do that this time around. So you want to capitalize here. I mean, you have everything at the hand. You can go for a shot. You can get the first down. You can go for a good completion and get you near the goal line. I mean, you have so many options at your rim right here. So Coach Robinson has anything. He's at everything he can work with right here. This is a perfect third down situation for him.
And I want to just touch really quick and go back here. Like I said earlier, this game has a lot of things dealing with the playoffs. Now, both teams are going to make it to the playoffs, but it depends on who has more home field advantage.
Oh, yeah, and home field advantage. I mean, who doesn't love playing on their home field?
Most definitely.
Having that home cooking, the home loving, I mean, it's the best thing on earth. So this is what they need to do. They need to capitalize here as they go into this pistol set again. Heavy personnel up front. You have motion coming across. Shelton fakes the motion across, throws it deep.
And Southwind recovers the ball. Simple mistakes. There was an interception on Southwind's part. Our defense is preparing to make their way back on the field here.
Yep, Shelton just not making the best of reads there. Underthrew the ball. It seemed to be he had the seam wide open, but he just couldn't get it there. And I mean,
careless mistakes.
Careless mistakes. And I might make a hot take here, but Shelton has not had the best of 2 drives. I think this is where, if you're Coach Robinson, you start to make that thought that creeps into your head. Maybe I need my senior tonight.
It's senior night. Maybe we need to switch over and try something new.
Yeah, and it's nothing against Shelton, but this game is big, and you need big-time players.
Most definitely.
Southwind goes into this pistol formation, but great tackle from the Germantown defensive line to slow it down, because now you're backed up. Southwind is backed up.
And I'm going to be, as we look back at this, I just want to say, I want to see, can our defensive do like we did last home game? Last home game, we had a lot of scoring on our defensive side. But as you can see, we have explosive defenses. They're walking in. They're trying to stop Southwind by any means necessary.
Oh, yeah, that's a much-needed tackle from number 8 there, the defensive lineman, to bring down the running back of Southwind down into the ground for a loss, matter of fact, which is even better. So it's going to be 2nd and long for Southwind as you have Perkins here. Drops back, throws it to the right side of the field. He has the flat wide open. He has nothing but green grass in front of him, and he will move the chains. Number 3 will get first down for Southwind as they come up short, just about the 27, 26-yard line. As we have here on the replay, Perkins just taking his time and reading the field with ease. And as Germantown did not cover the flat, number 3 was wide open, and he could have walked to the first down.
He could. True enough. And Jonte Alexander for Southwind with that catch, I got to give it to him. Like we said earlier, I'm going to give props where props is due, man.
Yeah, I mean, just an easy read from Perkins, and with a great connection to Alexander there. It was pretty simple come and goes. Now we see Southwind again with the fake handoff, and it's going to be Perkins trying to get it in. But the defense of Germantown is clogging the lanes for Perkins and these running backs to not have anywhere, and then brought down.
And just looking back at this, Dylan, you know, Perkins is used to a defensive line, but Germantown is showing that they're here and they're present. And that's one thing I can say about this last run and this last drive with Germantown defense. We're showing that we're here. We're making our presence known. We're playing Germantown football on the defensive side, but I need that motivation, that same aggression on the field for the offense.
Yep, and that was Wisconsin commit Dijou Ba coming down with the tackling the ankles, the shoelaces of Perkins, which is very clutch in this situation because it's hard to bring him down with a tackle up top. Now Perkins drops back, 3-step drop back, throws it to another out route. It's kind of close, and it will be a first down. It seems to be that Southwind is loving these out routes, just easy, quick out routes, and moving the ball ahead. And he's going to be short. He was right there at the line, but Southwind will be short, so this will be 3rd and short for Southwind.
3rd and 1 right now, Dylan. I'm just really, I want to know what's going through the head. Like I said, this is a big game for anyone. People are calling this the Memphis Super Bowl. There's over 5,000 tickets sold to this game. I can only imagine what's going through both teams' head.
Win. That's what they want to do. And Southwind right now is playing like they want to win. They're playing with their urgency as we now see Perkins under center. Tries to get the tush push like the Philadelphia Eagles, and he does as he pushes the ball all the way down to the 40-yard line, and he will get a first down for the Jaguars.
And I gotta look back at this. Perkins is showing real leadership skills. I gotta give it to him. He's getting in there, and that tush push there is absolutely incredible. The whole team.
I mean, it takes a team effort to get first down. You have 3 plays to get 10 yards. And it doesn't seem like 10 yards is a lot, but put on those helmets and those pads, and 10 yards would be a heck of a lot to get done in 3 to 4 plays. Now we see Alexander is in motion. Perkins with the running back. Hands it off to number 21, and he's going to hit the edge, and he's going to be brought down after about a 2-3 yard gain. Just a nice way to attack the edge, but great defensive team tackling from Germantown to bring down the running back.
And just looking here, Dylan, I must wonder, do you believe, now it's only, we're getting ready to head into the second quarter here, a minute and 37 seconds-ish left in the first quarter, 6-0 still. Do you think that Germantown defense can simply capitalize and stop Southwind's offense before we get into the second quarter, before they have a touchdown?
We have to see that now as Perkins in the backfield trying to make something out of nothing, but he's going to come up short again and go out of bounds just for a short yardage gain. But, I mean, the defense right now is doing it their best. It's simple mistakes that they're allowing Southwind to get some momentum as we see here. Perkins is just trying to find his way around the edge, but great defense from Germantown to clog up anything that Perkins likes to look at when he's scanning down the field. And it's another third down situation, but this is where you have to capitalize. Third down so you can get your offense back on the field and you can get some moving and grooving as we are near the end of this first quarter.
Most definitely. It's personal out here tonight, Dylan. It is personal. Without a shadow of a doubt, it's personal. It's senior night for the Germantown. It's home field. You can see in the stands, there's only standing room. It's personal out here, and I know it's only tensed out there.
Yep, and Southwind is going to call a timeout here on third down, one of the biggest plays of the game in this first quarter, must I say. You really want to execute here if you're both teams, so both coaches, both defensive coordinators, offensive coordinators are trying to find a way to see what works. What have we seen from this point on in these 12 minutes that we can convert this third down and we can keep this moving? Or for Germantown, can we get a stop and can we put some points on the board? Because we need to get, like Coach Robinson said, we need to get our 12th man involved. The 12th man is the crowd, and the crowd is right now is not at its peak, what it could be, what it can be. So right now you get this stop at the end of the first quarter near the end, and then you get the ball moving, and then if you can punch it in and start the second quarter, midway through this second quarter, now you're looking at a good game. Now you're looking at a battle. But, Calvin, this has been a battle since I was in high school. Germantown, Southwind, Germantown.
That was a long time ago, too.
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
That was a long time ago, man.
Don't do me like that.
It's the battle of the neighborhood.
Yeah,
so
it is.
It's only, people always say that Houston and Germantown but no, Southwind and Germantown, they're the same community. They grew up together. It's a battle.
Yeah, it's about, I mean,
it's bragging rights.
A lot of my friends went to Southwind, and a lot of my other counterparts were with me at Germantown. But now we have Southwind here with a big third down to move the chains going into the end of the first quarter. Perkins in the backfield, drops back, has nowhere to go, shuffling back, throws, and it's going to be short. Incomplete, fourth down, Southwind. Germantown comes away with the big third down stop.
Let me tell you, let's look at this. That Carter Booth is something else. He is aggressive.
I mean, smart play from Germantown. Sent the house, sent the crib, and ultimately came up with the stop. That is what you needed. Perkins was shell-shocked to see the blitz, see all that red coming down.
He got to see that Carter Booth on him.
Yeah, he got to see that booth. Hey, look, if you can't handle the heat, get out the booth. Get out the booth. And that's what he did. Punt will come down for Southwind, punting at about the 37-yard line. Kick is up. It's going to be a little short. Perfect field position for Germantown as this punt will stop at about the 31-yard line. 22 seconds left in this first quarter. We need Shelton to bring this offense together and put something on the board. It's about that time now.
And Shelton is heading out. Shelton is still leading the game here on the offensive side of things. So I'm excited to see where he'll take us. Hopefully we've had some pep talks. We got to talk to him. Hey, this is what we need. These are our goals. He knows what we need. He knows our goals now. Hopefully coaches talk to him. So it's time to come out and play Germantown football, man.
Most definitely. 22 seconds here. You don't want to risk anything if you're the Red Devils. Shelton needs to take care of the ball. Security is vital. Hands it off to the running back, and that's as safe as you can get, as we see number 22 getting up inside the gaps, and he's made his way near the first down.
And just look at this. I got to compliment Taylor. Taylor comes in, and he's always explosive. He reminds me of Larry Johnson, most definitely. He's a young man. He reminds me of Larry Johnson. He's going to try to get as many yards, no matter how big or how small. He's going to get as many yards as he can to best benefit his team.
Yep, a safe way to go into the second quarter, giving the ball to one of your premier running backs. I mean, the last time we was here at a home game, Taylor had a game himself. I mean, Larry Johnson, is hard to beat what Larry Johnson did with kickoff returns and about 4 60-yard touchdowns. But, I mean, Taylor had a very consistent night himself. So, I mean, I expect this to be running back by committee. And by any means necessary, let's get the job done. The game is still within reach. I mean, it's 6-0 in the first quarter. That's all you can ask for if you're Germantown, with all the mistakes that you've made both on offense and defense. So right now, it's still a game, and this is where you bring your team together, and let's see how bad do you really want it.
And that's something I want to just talk about for just a little minute, Dylan. One thing, Southwind, usually in the first quarter, Southwinds are in double digits. So to see Germantown, although we may not be on the scoreboard yet, this is what we can ask for. Germantown being stopping Southwind's offense at the hem. Our defense coming out explosive, playing aggressive Germantown football.
I mean, if you think about the averages, Germantown averages just under 38 points a game, and Southwind is just above 31. So I mean, right now, if you do the math, I like to do a lot of math. So 6 times 4 is 24. That's 7 points underneath their season average. So right now, you're on the right side of things comes the numbers, but you just have to play the numbers and play well. And right now, Germantown's defense is doing their job.
Most definitely. And, you know, it's always good to look at the statistics of things, man. So, although, while, like I said, both teams are undefeated district, we both are heading to the playoffs no matter what, but this game means a lot to both teams, man.
Yep, it means a lot, in this possession will do as so as Shelton drops the ball again, but picks it up and tries to get away, scramble, but the defensive lineman, number 20 for Southwind, will come up with the tackle, and that's...
And I got to look at, like, this goes back to our silly mistakes, Dylan. Ball's playing, and it's like there's butter on his hand. He has it in his hand, and he just drops it.
Yeah, I mean, too much cocoa butter before he came on the game. He probably needs to get some gloves or something like that.
Yeah, it's chilly outside, most definitely. He doesn't have gloves there. Those are bare hands there. So most definitely, maybe we need to put on some gloves, cover those hands. Maybe there's some chills there.
Yeah, put some sticky glue on it or something. You need to do something. Put some tar on the ball or something. He needs to hold on to the ball. Shelton here in the split back. Looks for a receiver, going to throws it and finds number 1 wide open in the middle of the field. That is Darian Rogers, the senior, wide open in the middle of the field.
Rogers, one thing about it, he's always, I say he's lurking in the backgrounds as we look back here. Rogers is explosive on both sides of the line here, and as you see, he's lurking in the background. Southwind not paying any attention for him. Guess what? He's there to go ahead and get those yards for his team.
Yep. Big yardage gain from Germantown. They're much needed in that situation. You were coming up on another 3rd down, but Shelton, I mean, he was a little rushed there, but he found a way to get it through. Now, in this pistol-heavy formation, hands it off to the running back. It seems to be Taylor. He'll be stuffed in the backfield. Seems to be a tackle for a loss for Southwind. This is a battle right now. This is an extreme battle on the line of the trenches.
Most definitely.
10:30 left in this second quarter. 6-0. Germantown still leads. The defense for Southwind has been letting up in this 3rd possession for the Germantown Red Devils. Now as you see Shelton bringing his troops together, calling a play, trying to get something positive after that 1st down stuffage from the Southwind Jaguars. Shelton in the pistol formation once again, getting to his cadence, trying to force something offsides, drops back, puts the ball up in the air, and go get it, man. Number 3, what a great catch from Trevon McGorry.
Trey. You know, we haven't seen a lot of Trey these past couple of games. He's been out on an injury, but I'm glad to see him back on the field and making it count where it needs to be. Shout out Trey McGorry.
That is a big boy catch there from Mr. McGorry. Go up and go get it. Put the ball into your playmaker's hand and let them do the rest. What a great throw from Shelton. They're moving down the field, and Germantown has had 2 big passing plays here in this 3rd possession. Now, 1st and 10 for the Red Devils. They hand it off to Taylor. Taylor bursts through the middle of the field, and that's going to be close if not another first down for the Red Devils, moving the chains very easily.
We're gonna be 3rd and 2 right here, and just looking here, Dylan. As you see, Taylor comes in explosively and gains just a couple of yards, but he's gained them where it counts, man.
Great run, great play setup, pass, run. You're mixing up the offensive plays, and Germantown is now in the offensive rhythm. Now hand it back to Taylor. Taylor is going to move the ball again. Now he's getting to the red zone, and now this offense is starting to open up. That hole was as big as ever.
And you know, Dylan, I just believe, and as we watch back this, I believe Taylor just believes that he's flying. As you can see, he jumps into it. He jumps for it, trying to make as many yards as he can.
Taylor and this offense is trickling. It's percolating is what I like to say. The offense is percolating for Germantown. Now you're mixing in your play calls, and Shelton seems to be settled into this offense and into this game. 8:50 left and counting. Shelton in the backfield. Throws it to the right side, and it seems to be a miscommunication there as the receiver expected him to be a little further out to the boundary line.
And let's look back at this here. And I want to just shout, as we look at the crowd here, 5,000 tickets. Is 1,700 people online viewing us right now. Is 5,000 people out there. Man, this game is explosive on its own.
That sounds like almost 7,000 people. That's a lot of people.
That's
How y'all doing? City of Memphis and all around. Welcome to Germantown.
That's the population.
Here we go. Germantown looking to complete something here after the mishap on first down. Shelton throws it over the middle of the field. What a catch.
Oh, and
what a catch from number 3, Trevon McGorry. Just a dart from Shelton there in the middle of the field. Threw it in traffic, and it was kind of risky, but that was the plays you need from your quarterback. Put the spiral on the ball, and McGorry with the catch and being able to take a hit. What a grab from Trevon McGorry, and what a throw from Mr. Shelton.
Most definitely.
Germantown now is in the red zone at the goal line. Looking to punch it in and possibly take the lead here. This is a very big play as we see number 5, Mekhi Robbins, entering the game for the first time tonight. And it seems to be he's going to get the QB scramble, and he's going to come up short just a few yards of the end zone. It seems to be Coach Robinson is kind of using his dual quarterback system to his liking.
And I'm glad to see senior Mekhi Robbins heading out to the field, giving Jordan a break, and letting the senior play around a little bit. Yeah. So I'm excited to see Mekhi on the field. One thing Coach Jean always says, just the way when Mekhi's number is called, no matter if he started or not, he's just ready.
He is ready. But I would have loved to see Shelton finish that possession because he played phenomenal up and down that field. But as we see Robbins here under center in the single back, looks to hand it off, fakes it, throws it, pump fakes, tries to get around, but there will be
a flag. There's a flag, Dylan.
But it seems to be Robbins may have lost possession. Not really sure who retained the ball there, but we have the replay. I mean, Robbins even pump faked me. It seemed like he was about to let it fly to the left side, but he pump faked it, had the defensive line, and there was a fumble, but it seems to be Germantown was the first to get down on the ground and recover the loose ball.
And the flag was on Southwind here. So we're waiting on a decision to be made by the referees on where the ball will go. But right now it does seem that the flag was on Southwind. We're waiting for an official response from the referees. Holding on offense. And as you see, Coach Jean, he's not too pleasant on the call. Mekhi looks a little worried out here, but there is holding on the offense. But I'm going to be honest, this is a blessing and a curse. And it seems that there's some confusion out there with the refs, but this could be a blessing and the curse. Sometimes when you're too close, you make silly mistakes.
Yep, and honestly, not to criticize Coach Robinson, but I think the mistake was there taking out the quarterback that was hot. I mean, he made 2 to 3 big throws there. You had 2 of them going to McGorry, and look, I think he's fine. He realized his mistake. Let me put the quarterback that was hot in and finish this possession, because you've backed yourself up when you had a perfect goal line opportunity, and now you're around the 15-yard line. Shelton drops back to the left side, and he almost could connect to McGorry once again on second down, but it was just too far out to the left.
And let's look at that arm on Trey McGorry. He got to tighten up, man.
Yep. I mean, Shelton, you see here, he knew his target. He was just too far to the left, and McGorry talks to the ref, and thought it was a little bit of holding, defensive pass interference.
Most definitely.
6:40 to remain as the clock has stopped with the incompletion from Shelton trying to connect with Gorey there. 6-0 is still to score Southwind Jaguars lead. As you see, the crowd is full of people and full of life, but Shelton needs this one as he's in the gun formation. McGorry is in motion, tries to hand it off, doesn't, throws it in the flat, and it's just over his head, and it seems to be that Germantown will settle for 3 on the missed opportunity that was when you were about 3 yards short of the end zone.
Most definitely.
As you see here, Shelton really didn't have much to go through and did the right thing. Instead of trying to force it into the chest of McGorry, he threw it over his head and didn't want any silly business to go on, as you like to say, Calvin. And Germantown.
Seems like we're prepared. Hammers in the backfield here.
It will be an attempt for 3 points to cut this lead of Southwind in half. The kick is up.
And it's no good.
And the kick is no good.
That is not what you needed.
Let me tell you something, Dylan. We're making silly mistakes, man. This is too close of a game, too serious of a game. We're making silly mistakes. I don't know if it's the jitters. I don't know if this is first grade and everybody got the jitters and we need some jitter juice to break it off, or what it may be. But something has to give. Something got to shake.
I mean, I think Coach Robinson, he's going to be feeling that decision there if Germantown cannot come away with the win to take out Shelton there at the end zone near the goal line. As you see, Southwind Perkins hands it off to his running back, and he's going to burst through the lanes and finds himself near the first
Mason
down
on the tackle.
marker. As we have Jordan Daniels with the carry for Southwind, running up those outside gaps, getting
Jordan
near that
Daniels
30-yard line
Second down.
marker. It'll be second and short for Southwind. Perkins hands it right back off to the running back. Daniels tries to find his way through, and he does, and he will get near this first down. And it seems to be a little scuffle, a little pushing and shoving around for both Germantown and Southwind. We knew the animosity would be high.
Southwind.
And it's only to be expected, Dylan, as we watch this back here. It's only to be expected. Animosities are high. There's a little scuffle. It's football, man.
Yeah, football is a tough guy sport. That's why I never really played. I'm more of a finesse type of guy. I like to talk a little bit, but I'm not really for all the push and shove.
I can't bag it up. I got to bark with no bite, man.
Perkins now in the backfield, hands it off to Daniels once again, and he's pushing through those lines, trying to find a way. But it's going to be a short yardage gain. Their second down will come up for the Jaguars as they look to get something going on the offensive side. They haven't been on offense since 39 seconds left in the first quarter. So it's been about almost 8 minutes of game time, 15 minutes of real time since they've been on the field.
And I'm going to be honest with you. Hopefully Germantown can at least stop Southwind. Let's stop him for the last 5 minutes.
Here we go. Perkins
tries
to connect with number one. That the receiver up. Cannot come up with the catch. And it'll be third and long for Southwind here coming up. Perkins, he's making great, quick, easy reads here with a low snap. Perkins he had the ball in his hands, just once feet touched the ground, he could not come up with the catch. So it'll be third and long for Southwind. Germantown's defense has everything that they need. They have the yardage situation on their side. They have the fans on their side. So right now what they need to do is secure the stop, as they have Mr. Football in his sophomore year. Perkins drop back, tries to throw it, and it almost be intercepted from the lineman, number 16. Read it well, and it'll be out of bounds, pass incomplete. Germantown will be looking to receive the punt here. Perkins could not come up with the connection there to his receiver. Unfortunately there, but fortunately on the side for Germantown, they will get the ball back with some decent field position and enough time to put points on the board right before half. Now the punt is up, and he's going to catch the ball. I actually think that was a smart decision there from McGorry to catch the ball, not let it run its way down to the 30-yard line. As you can see, Southwind has been kicking punts up into the air and letting them dwindle on down the field. But that was a smart play there from McGorry to catch it near the 40-yard line. Seems to be the ball will be marked at 39 and almost 9/10 of a yard, what it seems to be. So,
but Germantown offense hitting back on the field. Can we please do something?
And this is the moment right here for Shelton as he hands it off to his running back. He's going to find and dwindle his way into some lanes, and it's going to be a short yardage gain there for Jeremiah Taylor, the running back.
Jeremiah Taylor on the carry.
The sophomore running back, Jeremiah Taylor.
Second down.
Shelton in his Germantown offense looking for something. Very positive game there from Taylor. Had something going in this previous possession for Germantown, but the switch of quarterback kind of messed up the rhythm of the offense, and Germantown came with nothing. But Taylor looks to find something, gets into the lane and almost spins away, but the tackle from number 17 of the Jaguars. Mr. Arion Johnson for Southwind. It'll be third down for Germantown as we see Shelton here trying to make something as he burst through, found a hole, but Arion found a way to tackle the spinning Taylor and brought him down for another big third down conversion for Germantown.
I just know people are wondering, where's the Larry Johnson we're used to? We're looking for our players. I feel like we're underperforming right now. And that's the biggest thing that's hurting us right now.
Yep, and it's third down. You need a big play, big performance from one of your marquee players here at Shelton. Takes the ball himself. He's going to do it himself. Breaks a few tackles, and he almost finds his way into the red zone, but he's going to be a couple yards short. As you see Shelton here breaking a few tackles and getting past the 50-yard line, and now he's percolating again. They're moving the chains. Shelton is in rhythm, and I would love to see if he gets near this red zone again. Love to see him finish the drive out and punch some points on the board for his team. Back into this pistol formation. Shelton hands it off to Taylor. Taylor has nowhere to go, but he finds a way to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll be no gain there. But what a way to find to get back at where you started at. As you see, bounce out to the outside, tries to move his way back inside, but he cannot find anything. But we'll stay at 2nd and 10. It's better than 2nd and 12, Calvin, I tell you that.
We can only ask you so much at this point. I'm begging at this point, man.
Shelton hands it off to the running back again, and Southwind is prepared for that. 3 runs in a row. Southwind is ready to do anything that they need to do necessary to stop the run. 3 straight runs and 3 straight good tackles by the Southwind defense. Now is going to be looking at 3rd and long for the Germantown offense.
That brings up 3rd and long.
As we approach the 2-minute mark of this second quarter, Shelton running to the huddle, trying to get his team aligned because this is a much-needed 3rd down if you're going into the half. If you were not here for the start of the game, Germantown received the ball first. Southwind will get it going into the halftime portion. And there's going to be a flag.
We're still sitting at 6-0. 1:47 left in the quarter. In the first half of the game, man, it's only so much we can ask for at this point. We have to, and the flag just happened to be on Germantown, pushing us back right a little bit around the 39-yard line.
It was going to be tough. This is 3rd and long, but luckily we've seen Shelton complete some big yardage plays through the air and connect with some of his big-time receivers with Rogers and McGorry. So hopefully those 2 senior receivers can come through for this sophomore quarterback and get something positive. It'll be 3rd and long for the Germantown Red Devils here. They're going heavy personnel, 1 receiver out to the far right side. You have a running back in the backfield. Shelton puts it up in the air. He has a wide open receiver, but what a misthrow, misconnection
by
from Shelton and McGorry. I mean, he was wide open down the middle of the field.
Dylan, as we look back at this, this is just a definition of a silly mistake here. It's like he wasn't throwing to McGorry, or Trey forgot he was a running back. He forgot to receive the ball.
Yeah. I mean, I think there was some miscommunication if McGorry was going to take the right edge or was he going to go up down the middle. As you see, McGorry took the middle near the left side, and Shelton thought he was going to go near on the right side. So just some miscommunication from your quarterback and receiver. But the play was there for both of them to make it, just miscommunication. There's going to be a blocked punt from Southwind as they come up with the ball in great field position with about 63 seconds left. I mean, just back-to-back horrific plays from this Germantown team.
And for here, that's a first down for Southwind here. Dylan is getting too close to comfort, man. We're heading into the second half. Only one team has scored one time. Southwind with 6 points. Germantown still sitting at 0 with a minute and 3 seconds left here. We need something to change. Something has to give.
Luckily, you have a great defense who's been playing pretty well to start off the first half of this game. So hopefully they can hold this Southwind offense to nothing again, as we have the receiver in motion, tries to contain the edge, but he has nothing, and the ref will throw a flag. Not really sure who the flag is on here, as we have a replay. Receiver gets in motion for Perkins. Perkins just throws it off to him, tries to get the edge, but cannot. But it will be holding on Southwind. It will be a repeat of first down. So luckily, Germantown has Southwind moving in the opposite direction, moving backwards.
And that's the goal here, man. It's only 59 seconds left before we head into halftime. We got a very great halftime show for them out there, so it's something, man. And we're just hoping that Germantown defense can stop Southwind. That's all we're asking for.
Calvin, you have to remain hopeful, buddy. This is still anybody's game. It's 6-0 with almost 25 minutes left to play in this game, 24:59 left in this game. It's a lot of football left to play, and right now the Germantown defense is doing exactly what they need to do to keep this game within reach for their offense. As we see in the empty formation for Perkins, he has a receiver on the lone side of the field, and he tries to do something, but there is nothing to be done, and he's going to be tackled for loss. This Germantown defense is playing tremendous.
What a great tackle by Caden Thomas.
Perkins here throws it to the lone receiver on the left side of the field. He tried to break away, number 6. There was nothing to go. Shout out to number 14, the defensive back, for staying solid on the ground, not letting him be the stronger man, push him around, but brought a tackle for a loss, and it'll be a timeout with 43 seconds left. 6-0 is the score. And it's still anyone's game. And right now, Southwind is having problems of their own on this offensive side of the ball due to the tenacity of the Germantown defense.
We will honor your seniors.
It's something out here. And like I want to just mention for just a moment, during the timeout, our halftime show is explosive. We're going to honor our senior cheerleaders, our senior band members, and we have honor the rest of our seniors. So I'm excited about our halftime show to just give some spotlight to the people who worked all hard along with our football, worked all season long hard for our football players as well.
Oh, yeah. And maybe that halftime will bring some new life, some new juice, a new rejuvenation, if I must say so, for this Germantown offense, because they much do need so. They had an opportunity to punch in 7. The swap of quarterbacks, if you're just now tuning in, kind of messed up the rhythm of the offense. But now Southwind has a chance to tack on to their lead as Perkins is a lone man in the backfield. He's going to take off. He has some room to run, and he's almost ahead of the Germantown defense, and he's going to come up short of the 30-yard line. First down, Southwind, 36 seconds left.
We can't risk Perkins getting a touchdown. We can't risk Southwind scoring at all. We need our defensive to speed up. Our defensive line has to speed up and stop them at the root.
Yep, smart play from Perkins to get out of bounds to stop the clock. Now he puts the ball in the air. Wide open receiver, and the safety went for the tackle, but the ball was up for grabs. I mean, it would have been a crucial play for him to get the tackle and the interception to stop the momentum of Southwind on the offensive side. As you see here, Perkins analyzing the field, empty backfield for him. Put the ball, great spiral. Receiver could not come up with the catches. He had to do a 360 turnaround hula hoop. But great hit from the Germantown safety there.
Most definitely.
Second down, 10 yards to go.
2nd and 10, 30 seconds left. The clock has stopped for Southwind offense. Southwind kind of wants this clock to stop at every given second that it can be. As you have 4 receivers out to the far right side, Perkins is alone in the backfield, and it's going to be a miscommunication as number 16 had an opportunity to bring the ball in for another interception. This defense right now for Germantown is playing phenomenal.
And that's going to be a 3rd down for Southwind here. And I just, as we're waiting, I just want to talk about the security of this game, man. It's 5,000 people out there. The security is high there. I believe there's almost every MSCS police officer there. He is. Shelby County Sheriff's, Germantown PD is out there. There's barricades around the 2 sections. There's porta potties on Southwind side. They have their own concession stand. This is the first time we've ever did it like this. So to see the way it's coming out, to see how many people are out there, it's mind-boggling.
Yeah, and right now they're giving them a show as Perkins is in the backfield alone again. Will throw it short to his receiver. Germantown needs to come up with a tackle. What a great team effort to bring down the receiver. And that should be 4th down. Will be 4th down for the Jaguars, and they have a lot of decisions to make here. Do they want to go for 3? Do they want to go for the opportunity to punch in 6 more for a touchdown? It's a lot of options there. The timeout will be called on the field.
It's 11 seconds left on the clock, dude. I'm going to be honest with you, Dylan. With 11 seconds left on the clock, of course, they can punt. They can try it. But it's still anyone's game.
Oh, yes.
Heading into halftime. If the score can stay 6-0 for Germantown going into halftime, that's what we need. That's actually what we want. Yep. I'm pretty sure that will put Coach Gene in a to be that second chance team that we know Germantown to be, to come out explosive at the start of the 3rd quarter.
Yep. Ball is at the 32-yard line, tack on 15, and that would almost be a 50-yard field goal for this Southwind offense. I don't know if they have trust in their kicker. It seems that they do not, as Perkins is on the field to seem to convert something. They do have 1 timeout left, so expect to see something short, something quick, but also you want to guard the touchdown as Perkins drops back, puts the ball up in the air, seems to have a one-on-one. He's open. Is that a catch from Southwind? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, and
but
it's
incomplete.
It's incomplete.
Ooh, what a ball.
German defense saved us by the bail. Oh, my God. We got to rewatch that just for a moment. That incomplete pass saved us by the bail. That would have been a touchdown for Southwind. We would have been put in a bad position heading into the halftime.
Almost brought it in. Perkins put that ball on a needle, but the receiver could not come down with it. I mean, what a look. Threw it right in between 2 defenders of Germantown, but you got that home field love. An incomplete pass on 4th down. Southwind decided to take a shot, came up short. We're going to go 6-0 at the half. And Germantown, with all the missteps that they have had in this first half, they could not ask for anything better but to have this score still 6-0 going into halftime. As you see Shelton handing the ball off to Johnson. We haven't seen Larry Johnson here in a minute, and he's going to come down for a short yard run, and that will end the first half for this football game. Southwind leads Germantown 6-0. And what a first half we had, Calvin.
Most definitely. And that's the whistle, which means it's the end of the first half. Reporter Rachel Pohl is getting ready to be with Coach Gene to get his reaction on the first 2 quarters.
20 minutes.
Great first half.
Most
Great
definitely.
first half. Great defensive first half, must I say myself. I mean, both teams, both defenses were prepared and ready for anything, and I'm excited to see what we got.
I don't want to cut you off, Dylan. We want to send it out to Rachel. Rachel's with Coach Gene. Rachel, how are you doing out there?
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, everybody, I'm here with Coach.
Class of 26.
Hey, everybody, I'm here with Coach Gene. Coach, in the first half, there were a couple of errors. What can the team do to clean those up?
Well, we have to take care of the ball. We can't fumble. We can't throw an interception in the red area. We got the ball down in the goal line again, and we got to punch it in. I mean, we running it well. We got to punch it in right there. That's all us. I mean, I think we're fighting against ourselves right now. We calmed down getting to halftime. Glad we didn't give any points up there, so we won that middle 4. We got to win the next middle 4 coming out, and I like us.
What are you going to say to the boys in the locker room?
I like us. You know, obviously we're doing it to ourselves. Like I said, the interception in the red area can't happen. You know, we got to score when we get the ball on the goal line. So that's us. That's us against us, you know. Once we get out our own way, I think we can be as good as we're going to be. But we're going to come back and finish. We've been working our tail off all since the spring, man, for this moment. Like, this is what you love, right? So we good.
What are some of the changes you're going to make in the second half?
We finna be us. We finna be one time. You get what I'm saying? It's one time for to come out.
Thank you so much, Coach Gene. Good luck.
Thank you. One time.
And now the marching band, the Red Devil cheerleaders, will be recognized for the part 2 of our senior night. We're sending it out to the field to witness it.
We need law enforcement to man their posts. Law enforcement, please, man your posts.
Right now, we want to recognize our senior managers, starting with Amanda Armstrong. She is being escorted tonight by her mom and her dad. Her plans after graduation is to attend college for nursing and become an ICU travel nurse. Her personal motto and legacy: you only live once, YOLO. Y'all clap it up for Amanda Armstrong. Next up, we have Raylan Banks. She is being escorted tonight by her parents and her 2 brothers. Her plans after graduation: to attend college to study nursing. She's always wanted a career that allows her to help others and make a difference. Her personal motto and legacy: to leave behind, stay real, stay kind, and never let anyone dim your shine. I want to leave the legacy that I say that I did things my way. Confident, compassion, and a little bit of attitude. Life's too short to blend in, where you were made to stand out. Y'all clap it up for Raylan Banks. Next up, the Jayla Bowen. She is being escorted tonight by her mom and her dad. Her plans after graduation is to attend college. Her personal motto and legacy: she wants to leave behind. Leave it all on the field. Y'all clap it up for Miss Jayla Bowen. Next up, we have the beautiful Kamara Crawford. She is being escorted tonight by her mom and her auntie. Her plans after graduation is to attend college and to pursue ultrasound tech and real estate. Her personal motto and legacy to leave behind: let the haters do what haters do. I know that's right. Next up, we have the beautiful Marlinda Harris, who is being escorted tonight by her mom, Tamika Harris. Her plans after graduation is to go to college and get that degree. I know that's right. Her personal motto and legacy: don't let childish get in the way of your success. Next up, we have the beautiful Mariah Hazlett. She has been escorted tonight by her oldest sister and her youngest sisters. Her plans after graduation is having goals to become an athletic trainer for a professional sports team in the NFL or the NBA. She's passionate about sports and helping athletes to perform at their best while staying healthy. She wants to combine her love of sports and health to make a difference in athletics careers. Her personal motto and legacy to leave behind: always work hard, stay humble, and never give up on her dreams. She wants to leave behind the legacy of determination and positivity, someone who chased their goals no matter how big they seem and inspire others to do the same. She wants to be remembered as someone who made an impact through effort, kindness, and perseverance. Ooh, that's lengthy. Next up, we have the beautiful Sydney Powell, who is being escorted by her sister and her friends. Her plans after graduation is to attend Baptist School of Nursing to get her RN degree. Y'all clap it up for Miss Sydney. Her personal motto and legacy to leave behind: no matter what happens, I'll keep choosing love, keep giving my best, and keep shining even when it's hard. Y'all clap it up for Miss Sydney Powell. Next up, y'all give it up for Miss Janiyah Spencer. She is being escorted by her family tonight. Her plans after graduation is to go to school to become a movie director. Y'all clap it up for Miss Janiyah Spencer. Next up, we have Miss Christian Wells. She has been escorted by Laquita Wells and Cornelius Wells. Her plans after graduation is to go to college for nursing. And last but not least of our beautiful managers, Miss Anaya White. She is being escorted by her mother, her sister, and her brother, and her dad. Her plans after graduation is to attend Southern Mississippi and become a lawyer. Y'all clap it up for these managers. Next up is all about the cheer. Let's give it up for Miss Madison Aldridge. She has been escorted by her parents, Erica and Cameron Aldridge. Her plans after graduation is to continue her love for cheer at an HBCU while majoring in forensic psychology. You can bend or fold, but you will make it. Next up, Miss Carrington Armstrong. She has been escorted by her mother, her father, and her brother. Her plans after graduation is to attend MTSU and major in aerospace to become an airline pilot with a master's in secondary education.
She passed the hype test.
Y'all give it up for Miss Elijah Austin. She is being escorted tonight by her mom, her dad, and her siblings. Her plans after graduation is to enter Miles College or Jackson State while continuing her love for cheer at an HBCU. She will major in pre-med on a track to trauma surgeon. She also will continue her love for cosmetology as well. Y'all give it up for Miss Austin. Y'all clap your hands right now for Miss Madison Brownlee. She has been escorted by her beautiful grandparents and her aunt. Her plans after graduation is to participate in Arts OTC program at her selected college to become an officer in the military. Y'all clap it up for Miss Brownlee. Woo! Next we have the beautiful Lauren Hastings. She is being escorted tonight by her mom and her dad and her sister. Her plans after graduation is to attend Big HU Howard or Vanderbilt University and major in pre-professional studies in pre-med to begin her journey into becoming an OBGYN. Y'all clap it up for Miss Hastings. Next up we have the Taylor Medeiros. She is being escorted tonight by her mom and her dad. Her plan is to attend the Clark Atlanta University or Tuskegee University, majoring in biology to begin her journey as an anesthesiologist. I know that's right. Let's clap it for Taylor. Next up, we have the Marilla Melvin, who is being escorted tonight by her mother and her cousin. Her plans after graduation is to attend the Texas Southern University and major in criminal justice. Y'all clap it up for Miss Melvin. Next up, we have the beautiful Casey Peck, who is being escorted tonight by her mom and her dad, Miss Tamika and Mr. Charles, with plans after graduation to attend the Jackson State University, major in diagnostic medical sonography, to become an ultrasound tech, and to become a real estate agent after college, along with being an ultrasound tech. Next up, we have Dorian Pitts, who is being escorted tonight by their parents, Kara and Antonio. They have plans after graduation to attend Texas Southern and continue their cheer and major in psychology. Y'all clap it up for Dorian Pitts. Y'all give it up for Miss Jamira Rose, who is being escorted tonight by her mother, Taisha, and her father, and her brother, class of 2023 alumni with plans after graduation to attend the University of Alabama, majoring in business and minoring in design. Y'all clap it up for Miss Rose on tonight. Next up, we have Ame Sacco, who is being escorted tonight by their mom and their sister. They have plans after graduation to continue their upward cheer at an HBCU while majoring in nursing to become a pediatric nurse. Y'all give it up for Miss Sacco. And last but not least, we have Janiyah Wright, who is being escorted on senior night by her mother, Jaleesa Wright, with plans to attend Albany State or Texas Southern University, majoring on a track of physical therapy tonight. Her motto, don't watch the clock, do what it does. Keep going. Y'all give it up for them right now. Those are our cheerleaders. Y'all clap it up for them. Next up, we have our palm. Y'all give it up for Miss McKendra Kelly, who is being escorted tonight by family, with plans after graduation to attend the Southern University to become a labor and delivery nurse. Personal motto, always be yourself. Y'all clap it up for Miss McKendra Kelly. Next up, we have Madison Pruitt. She is escorted by her mom and her granny, her sisters, her godmama, and her best friend, with plans after graduation to go to nursing school to become a neonatal nurse. Personal motto, building something that outlives me. Y'all clap it up for Madison. And last but not least, we have Ashley Watson, who is being escorted by her awesome parents on tonight. She has plans after graduation to attend the JSU College to be an obstetrician, to deliver babies. Her personal motto, never give up on what you want because no one is going to get it for you.
I can't read everything.
And last but not least, making the noise, the band. Let's get it. Miss Micaiah Hill, who is being escorted on senior night by her mom and her dad, with plans on graduation. She plans to attend a four-year college and major in education. Y'all clap it up for Micaiah Hill. I'm speaking, y'all. Let's go. Next up, Miss Alana Johnson, who will be escorted tonight by her grandmother and her father, with plans after graduation, studying nursing at the Howard University and pursuing a career as a registered nurse. Y'all clap it up for Alana Johnson on tonight, y'all. Make some noise for these seniors, y'all. Don't play with them. Next up, Miss Maya Lizardo, who is being escorted tonight by Deidre, her mother, and Jose, her father, with plans after graduation to attend an HBCU to do band and become a CRNA. Next up tonight, we have Braylon Marshall, who is being escorted tonight by mom, dad, and brother. They have plans on going to college and pursuing a degree in computer science. Next up, we have Ariana McNeil, being escorted by her beautiful mother, with plans after graduation to attend the University of Memphis. Go Tigers! Personal motto, do great things. Next up, we have Evan Miller, who is being escorted tonight by his mom. The plans after graduation, study computer engineering at the University of Memphis. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers, go.
Ooh. Woo-hoo-hoo. Next, Chisholm O. Y'all cheer for Chisholm, who is being graduation to study biomedical engineering to become a dentist. Next up, we have Mario Palm Jr. being escorted tonight by his dad, his brother, and two sisters. Plans after graduation to attend a four-year college and having their own clothing business. Next up, we have Ryan Reinhardt, who is being escorted tonight by mother and sister, with plans after graduation to attend the Jackson State University, majoring in music education. Next up, we have Jarquise Roach being escorted tonight by mom and stepdad and dad and stepmom. Come on, family. After graduation, with plans to attend college and major in dental hygiene. Next up, we have Courtney Settle, who is being escorted tonight, I know that's right, by their favorite teacher, Thad, and Miss Thomas, their mom, and Marquise, their brother, with plans after graduation to attend the Texas Southern University. Next up, we have Jillian Smith being escorted tonight by mother, dad, nana, and grandma, with plans after college to become a neurosurgeon by majoring in neuroscience.
Get money.
Next up, we have Dorian Stevens being escorted tonight by mom, Sandra, dad, Charles, and brother, Jalen, with plans after graduation to attend MTSU or DFAMU to major in psychology. Next up, we have Melody Stringer, who is being escorted by mother and father and little sister and grandmother Katrina, with plans after graduation to attend college and major in nursing and psychology. And last, but certainly not least, Vaughn Vergara, who is being escorted tonight by their sister, with plans to go to college and major in nursing. Their personal motto, just leave the legacy behind. Y'all give it up one time for your seniors. Next up, we have Janiyah Walls. She is accompanied with her sister, Ramani Gallen. She plans to attend MTSU and major in aviation and become a commercial pilot.
There you go.
I'm listening. Let's call the names. Band, we are moving fast. We have some names. Zamira Bowdery, Samuel Brooks, Manix Chambers, Jeremiah Coleman, Essence Davis, Aiden Easton, Haley Gray, Amani Harper, Marissa Herron, Gabrielle Hill, Micaiah Hill, Alana Johnson, Maya Lazardo, Braylon Marshall, Ariana McNeil, Evan Miller. We wish you all the best of luck in the real world. Choose God, choose love, choose life, and live it to the fullest. Y'all clap it up for 2026. Make some noise for them, y'all.
so Dylan, we just going to take a little bit. We're going to get back to some football in just a minute, but let's just look over the first half of the game for just a moment. There's some key plays, some key mistakes from both sides of the field that we can talk about tonight.
Yep. As you see here, there's a lot of pushing and shoving. There's still a lot of animosity. I mean, I like that's how we starting off. We starting off with some tension, but as you see here, the quarterback, Perkins, dropping back and just connecting with a receiver, but right there he could not come up with it. And then here's the punt that we got some good yardage on. McGorry made a great IQ play here to get him great field position. And then you see Shelton handing it off to Taylor, and Taylor just muscling his way through. But what I think that the most important part of this game was, I think, and it's a real game changer, and I think it's going to come down to the final fourth quarter moments. I think I'm going to harp on the moment that Coach Gene Robinson took out Shelton and put in Mekhi Robbins. I think that was one of the most controversial moments of this game so far, because Shelton, he was kind of unsettled for the first two possessions of this game. But that third drive, he found something going. He had deep connections with McGorry and Rogers and found himself at the goal line. And, Coach Robinson just made, a good decision. I mean, not a good decision, but a controversial decision in pushing Robbins into the game and pushed him back behind the 10-yard line and ultimately changed the scenario of this Red Devil offense. And I thought that was pretty wild, must I say so myself.
And Dylan, we're going to take a much-needed break in just a minute, but it's still anyone's game.
Oh, yes,
it's
most
still
definitely.
6-0, 6-0. Southwind's up by 6, and we still got 2 quarters left.
Oh, yes, a lot of football left. 24 minutes remain. Southwind will get the ball, so we have a lot to see.
And so just looking back, it's been a great game
so
far.
Oh, yes.
If you watch football, most definitely it's been a good game. So now, don't get me wrong. There's been some ups and downs on both teams, but as for people that watch real football, it's been an interesting game.
Oh, yes, most definitely. Both defensive teams are prepared. They've scouted well, and this has been a very thorough, intense defensive match. It's been a chess match, must I say, on the defensive side of the ball.
And as we look out there, Germantown and Southwind have made their way back on the field. I'm expecting a lot tonight, Dylan. I'm going to be honest with you. Germantown being a second-chance team. And as you can see, Coach Gene, he's in his own world right now. He's locked in. He has tunnel vision right now. His goal is the win. Carter Booth out there. All the aggression in the world, as I always say he has. We need that aggression on the field and defense as well.
Yeah, I'm prepared to see what the adjustments will be in this second half on both sides, because the offensive adjustments will be the biggest key to start off. Can Perkins find the end zone again, or can Germantown keep stringing stops again and complement their defense with even better offense and put some points on the board?
And to be honest with you, I need Shelton to remember he's the quarterback. I need him to remember he's the man at the top of the ball. Yep. He's at the head of the team right now. He has to lock in. And to be honest, I want to mention out there, it's heated out there. They said fighting and water throwing, you're going to jail no matter what.
Oh yeah,
it's heavy out there.
There's a lot going on tonight. This is one of the biggest matchups, like they said. This is the Memphis High School City Super Bowl here. I mean, as you can tell, I've never seen this many people in a high school football game in a very long time. So one thing the Memphis City knows how to do is show up for some sports. We've seen them at big basketball games versus Ridgeway when I was here, and when we played Southwind. And when we played Houston, let me tell you,
it's not nearly
I still get those Snapchat memories. I still get those Snapchat memories when we played Houston and Collierville and all those schools. So, this is nostalgic for me. So I'm excited to see that the second half is finally kicking off here, as Southwind will be the first team to have the ball in the second half.
And Hammer going in for the first kick of the second half.
the Jaguars will start the second half with the ball near the 20-yard line. So Perkins has been moving the ball very easily with this Germantown defense, taking those short, easy out routes. And it's just been really easy. He had an almost touchdown pass near the end of the first half, which was amazing, but the receiver could not come up with the catch. So let's see what can they do with this first possession of the third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Jaguars. Perkins with a running back in the backfield. Fakes it to the running back. Tries to get something going. Shifts and moves his way up. Gains a couple yards on the first down scramble.
And let's look back at that for just a moment, Dylan. As you can see, Perkins, he's explosive on his offense as always, but Germantown defense is going to try to stop him as best as possible.
Yep, they've been doing a great job containing the quarterback, containing those edges, and sometimes they haven't been able to push through the middle. That's how he scored his touchdown early in the first quarter. But since that touchdown, they've made a great adjustment, and if they pursue the edges, somebody has to come down through the middle and tackle them. So now it'll be 2nd and long again for the Jaguars. The Southwind. Perkins with the running back in the backfield. 3-step drop back for the quarterback. Pump fakes it to the receiver, but he finds someone in the flat number 1. And
Pass is complete to number 1.
And it'll now be 3rd and long again for the Jaguars on this opening drive of the second half.
3rd down. All right, Red Devil
Receiver
Nation.
cannot come up with his balance there, Calvin. I mean, tried to tiptoe across the sideline like Michael Jackson, but, you know, 3rd down. Red Devils defense is holding their own right now. 28, about the 24-yard line. The Jaguars are looking for something to go in here. First drive of the second half. Perkins hands it off to his running back again, and he's almost stuffed. Tries to find a way. Brings him down the D-line of Germantown Red Devils, and it seems to be that the Red Devils will get their first possession of the second half coming up pretty soon once Southwind punts it off.
How about a hand for the Red defense?
And I'm going to be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised, Dylan, if this game doesn't even go into double digits. I wouldn't be surprised. Just the way we're sitting at right now, it's a slow game. It's slow but fast paced.
Oh yeah, and that's what you want when you have a matchup like this. This is real football. You know, it's not a lot of highlights here, but you'll remember this game for a long time. It'll be stories, oh, it was 10-6, 13-6, it was cold outside. So I'm expecting it to be another war here as the punt will be returned by McGorn. He gets to the 50-yard line. And that is perfect field position for the Red Devils on this opening possession of the third quarter.
And just looking at Trey for the return, and as we're setting up at the 50-yard line.
Say it again.
Yep, Shelton comes out again.
Louder.
Being the quarterback for the Red Devils, has played the majority of this game. He comes in the second half, 5 of 11 through the air, 64 total yards, 5 rushes for 23 rushing yards. So he's had an all-around day so far, and he looks to add on more in this second half. Shelton hands it off to the running back. That'll be Cavius, number 9, and he pushes through for a few yards. Now it'll be 2nd down.
Most definitely.
As you see here, Cavius finding a way to move up the ball. Great, just a great easy run to start off, settle down into the offense with the first possession. This is what I like to see. The first possession in the first half did not start off pretty well. You had flags and bobbled handoffs, but now that was very easy, very simple, and you move the ball ahead, move the chain closer to the first down yard line. Now, Shelton, with the running back in the backfield, hands it off again out of the pistol look, and he has a hole, and he's moving, but what a hit from the Southwind linebacker. Sat down Jeremiah Taylor, but he had a great breakthrough run there as Germantown is pushing through to the red zone area.
And moving this. Jeremiah Taylor getting us to the first down, we're getting close to scoring the first touchdown of the game on our end, which is what we needed. If Coach Gene, we scored that touchdown, Coach Gene give us that 2-point conversion, we're automatically leading. And that's what we need.
Yep. What a great 20-yard run from Taylor there. Shelton drops back in the pocket, has a receiver near the right side, and he's going to be brought down near the line of scrimmage. Just a short yard completion from Shelton to number 1. That is Darian Rogers, the senior. It'd be second and manageable for the Red Devils. They're just moving the ball. Very simple, easy plays here. You start off with 2 runs from Taylor. He found a way to break through the gaps, and now you have Shelton and Rogers connecting for a 3-4 yard gain. Seven minutes left in this game. Shelton hands it off to the running back. The running back is stuffed in the backfield. That is Mr. Larry Johnson, someone we have not seen in a very long time. Only seen him about 3 instances in this game. It's going to be an injured player for Southwind down.
And we're waiting to see does he recover. Dylan, I want to say, you know, this game had the most hype in the city. And to be honest with you, I believe both teams are underperforming.
I mean, honestly, Calvin, I hate to disagree with you on live, but I think that they're playing up to the expectations. Sometimes when you have 2 great teams, you don't get what the fans want. You don't get what the fans want sometimes, and that's okay because 2 great teams becomes a chess match. This is not checkers, this is chess, baby.
And you know, like I said, we ain't got to always agree, but I want to just say this because I
as a fan,
I stand on the fact that we're underperforming on both sides because Southwind, they've scored 20 in the first half easily in every game they played.
And as you see now, Shelton had a look, thought he had a receiver downfield, but he's going to scramble to try to get something positive. Drop the ball on the tackle. Refs do not call it as a fumble. That'll be 3rd and long for the Red Devils here. We have another replay. You see Shelton here scanning the left side of the field. He thought he had something, tried to break through the gaps, goes around to the edge and comes down number 20 with a great tackle. As you see, the ball came loose, but Shelton ultimately recovered the ball, and it'll be 3rd and long for the Red Devils. Red Devils have the ball past the 50-yard line. Ball is marked at the 40. There will be a timeout on the field. 6:09 remaining. 3rd quarter, I'm sorry. Germantown is yet to find the end zone, Calvin. But you want to know, I can't agree with you that I am disappointed in the offense for Germantown.
Most definitely.
I am disappointed in the offense. It has come up short in a lot of situations, but they have had chances to punch it in 4-7 and just falling up short time and time again.
Sour straws, ring pops, airhead extremes, honey buns, big Texas cinnamon rolls, pickles and chips. Stop by the concession stand.
It's Germantown now. It'll be 4th down as Shelton cannot connect to get the 3rd down conversion. So Southwind holds their end on the defensive side of the ball, and they will look to have the ball again. Hopefully they can get a punt of their liking here. They need to get it before it gets to the end zone, and it seems to be Germantown will place the Jaguars at the 2-yard line.
All right, Red Devil Nation.
What an awkward way to give off a punt, but it worked out in the end. So I mean, you'll take what you can get at this point in the game.
Where we're sitting, we're taking anything at this point, and hopefully our defense comes out. They come out explosive. They're stopping Southwind. Get them that 4th down. The ball goes back to our offense. This is what we need. We just need them to turn the ball over.
Yeah. You're in prime position if you're Germantown's defense to get a stop and get some points on the board. You can force a safety, force a turnover, and be in prime position to put more points on the board. Now you have Perkins backed up in the end zone, but he finds a way to connect with his receiver and put some yards out of the end zone. Perkins committed to Austin P just recently, along with his partner, the defensive end. Southwind here with a short yardage run. Running back didn't have a lane to go through. Stuffed in the middle, as we see it here again. What a great tackle from the linebacker, number 17. Found the gap that the running back was looking for, met him there and brought him down. Southwind now 3rd and long, or 3rd and short, must I say. Perkins coming up under center. The Germantown defense is in full rage, begging for the refs to call a flag. Flag is on the field.
The penalty is against Germantown.
Coach Gene Robinson is begging and pleading for a reason. It seems to be that flag on Germantown will move the chain ahead for Southwind.
If you've not done so already, call your ride.
Now, Jaguars handing it off to their running back. He breaks through, and he has nothing but green grass in front of him, but he's brought down near midfield. What an explosive run for the Jaguars. A much-needed play for the Jaguars to move the chains ahead and push some points on the board. That is number 8. Southwind's running back, Jaden Thomas, on the tackle. The touchdown-saving tackle, must I say, for the Red Devils. The ball is now at about the 48-yard line of their own. Receiver in motion. 2 receivers on your far right. Reverse, Perkins, nothing. Can't be stopped. He sees nothing, and boom, he's on at the 10. He breaks another tackle, and it's a touchdown, Southwind. Mr. Football of the Year punches it in for Southwind for his 2nd rushing touchdown of the night, and now the pressure is put on the Germantown as they find themselves in a double-digit hole here.
It is looking rough for Germantown right now, Dylan. I'm gonna be honest with you. I gotta give it to him. Give credit where credit is due. He didn't get Mr. Football for no reason. He's good at what he does, but at the same time, it's not looking good for us right now.
The defense could not come up with a tackle, and the senior Perkins finds his way into the end zone after breaking about a 40-yard run. And like you said, Calvin, he's very explosive, and that was that explosiveness right there on display in front of us with that 40-yard touchdown scramble. As now the Jaguars will go for 2. Perkins alone in the backfield, scans the field, and the left side is wide open. 2-point conversion is good for the Jaguars of Southwind. 14-0 is the score. 3:53 left in the 3rd quarter. And the time is now for the Red Devils to get their offense going to some degree.
And you know, Dylan, to be honest with you, it's crunch time. We are literally in the midst of crunch time.
It is crunch time for the Red Devils. They need to find something now more than they have ever needed. I mean, if you need to take an energy drink of some sort, if the fans need to start screaming G-Town bound or something, they need some hometown loving, because it's starting to get quiet, and that 12th man has not showed up at all this game. And to have a donut at halftime, and then now in halfway through the 3rd quarter, it's not what you want. It's not what Coach Gene Robinson promised these fans. So they need to put some points on the board and make this game closer. And, you know, maybe put the pressure back on Southwind if they can get a chance to score here, as the kick will be out of bounds, and that's a flag. And Germantown will have ideal field position on this possession here.
In technicalities, it's still anyone's game. It's still anyone's game right here. 14-0, 3 minutes and 53 seconds left on the clock. Germantown has made their first silly mistake since they've had the ball now. It's anyone's game. Germantown still can come back. But right now, it is looking rough for Germantown, just be honest.
Yeah, most definitely. It's looking rough. And honestly, and I believe that the defense is doing everything that they can, but the offense has to step it up. Coach Gene has to find something. Him and his offensive coordinator have to find something that works. Put the ball back through the air. Maybe get your playmakers the ball. Maybe do some jet passes with the fake motion that you've been doing. Get Larry Johnson in the game. We have yet to see Larry Johnson come through and deliver. We've only seen him in 3 short instances, and we need him more than we have in the past here. Shelton pitches it off. They do a flea figure. Shelton tries to put it downfield. Didn't like what he saw. Throws it to his running back. Cavius looks to gain something out of nothing.
Seems like it's going to be a flag. It's going to be...
I mean, what creativity. I mean, you looked for creativity. I asked for it, and there it goes. A flea flicker that went wrong. But Cavius, number 9, found a way to save Shelton. And it seems to be an injured player on the field for Southwind as the flag was holding.
Somebody is hurt right now on the Southwind side.
All prayers go to him, as hopefully he is okay. He's able to limp off on his own 2 feet. So that is a blessing.
About a handful, ladies and gentlemen.
So number 15, hope you can get back on the field. You know, sometimes when you go so hard, you catch a cramp. You catch a Charlie horse. You know, sometimes I don't go hard, but I catch Charlie horses late at night.
Let's go,
Yeah. You just call me old on TV?
Absolutely. Now looking back at the game here.
Germantown will have the ball. 1st and 20 for Germantown. Long way to go. Shelton. Shotgun formation. Drops back. Looks for Larry Johnson, and Johnson will drop the ball on the screen play. Halfback slip screen was called there. Larry Johnson with those butterfingers once again. As we see Shelton here dropping back, ready for Johnson to pop out. And it seems to be Johnson was looking ahead downfield before he can catch the ball. Got to keep your eyes on the ball. If anybody know, if you're a receiver or being in the receiving position, focus on the ball first, then the yards after the catch. Now, Shelton hands it off to the running back, and that's what's been working. Jeremiah Taylor bursting through the holes, and it will be a 1st down for Germantown, and a flag will be on Southwind.
Taylor on the carry. That's good enough for another Germantown 1st down.
As you see Jeremiah Taylor there working through the holes. The flag will be on Southwind, and the ball will move past midfield. And now the Red Devils have to capitalize on the big play and the flag.
1st down. Brought to you by Allstate. You're in good hands with Allstate Netters.
Now, Shelton hands it off to Taylor.
Jeremiah Taylor.
Taylor will get about 3 yards on that carry. That last flag was a face mask on the tackle on the big run from Jeremiah Taylor that put the Red Devils in this ideal field position. As you see Taylor here, who's been the premier back for tonight. He's done his job.
Most definitely.
You can't block the steps. If you're not going to move, please sit down. You can't block the steps right there.
Shelton now hands it back off to Taylor after another decent run. Now he will be stopped right about the 30-yard line. He's been a workhorse for the Red Devils tonight, as we have not seen Larry Johnson, who's been the premier workhorse, but Taylor has been stepping in and filling in the shoes of Johnson.
And you know, I'm going to be honest with you. Taylor may be what gets us our first touchdown of the game. We need it. Anybody please get one at this point.
Please move away from the steps.
It is 3rd and short for the Red Devils. Taylor with 11 rushes and 72 yards on the night. He's having himself a night, and the touchdown will be ideal, but will not work. It will be a false start on the Red Devils, and will make 3rd and manageable. We'll bring it now to 3rd and long for the Red Devils. Another one of those, as you like to say, Calvin, a silly mistake for the Red Devils.
And I'm going to be honest with you, Dylan, I just wonder, can we change up a game plan? Can we do something? We've been sitting at the same place at a big fat 0 for a while now. We got to make some changes here.
Shelton looks for his receiver, and the ball will hit the ground before it will go into the hands into McGorry. And the refs put the flag out, but it seems they will pick it right back up.
Oh, it seemed like it just fell out of his pocket. He didn't throw it, it just fell. Tuck it in tighter next time.
You tell him, Calvin. Seems to be that Germantown will not go for it on 4th down and send out the punt team. Not a lot of explosive plays here, but a lot of good fighting on this defensive side of the ball. Would love to see another punt that marks him down within the 5.
I'm going to be honest, these false starts, and this is repetitive actually, Dylan, from the past couple of games. False starts in Germantown, I think they're married or something like that.
It could be a good relationship with false start in this Germantown offense.
It's not working.
And then the line drive kick cannot sit down inside of the 5 and will find its way into the back of the end zone. And now the Jaguars will have possession of the ball at the 20-yard line with 1:19 to go with 14 points on the board.
I'm getting nervous. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm getting nervous out here. I know it's in high intentions on the field here, but at this point, Germantown has to make a move. We're no longer showing we have presence on the field, and I think that's the biggest problem right now.
Yep.
And to be honest with you, right now we really need a turnover right now. But unfortunately for us, Southwind has only given 3 turnovers the entire season.
Yep. I mean, they've just got it all right now. And I mean, the defense of Germantown has stepped up. They've played a well game. I mean, they allow only 21 points a game. And right now, Southwind is at 14 with under 60 seconds left in his 3rd quarter. But this Germantown defense has had 6 interceptions this season, forced 2 fumbles, but only recovered 1. So, you know, you're playing the numbers and odds game again, where Southwind doesn't commit and make a lot of turnovers, and Germantown doesn't force that many. So 30 seconds left here, hands it off to the running back, and he has a wide open hole near the Germantown side, and it's going to be near to a 1st down as we dwindle down near the 3rd quarter. As you see here, receiver goes in motion, sets the block on the end to open up the hole.
And it's going to be first and 10. And 31 for Southwind.
As Southwind will most likely than not take this to the 4th quarters. They are pretty comfortable with the lead that they have and have faith that they can do whatever, whenever they want to in this 4th quarter. 12 minutes remain, 14-0. Southwind leads Germantown Ladies and gentlemen, this fourth quarter could be all.
I'm going to be honest with you, Dylan. I'm baffled because at this point, I need Germantown offense to switch the game plan. We've tried switching the quarterback. It's not working. I need them to make a decision. Wake up and make a decision. We're playing football. We're not playing soccer anymore. The running track's not working. We can't stop him at the ball, so we got to wake up at this point.
I think this is the fourth quarter. Coach Robinson, I think the X's and O's are all out of the way. I think it's about how much do you want it. And it's okay to go home with a loss, but it's not okay to go home with a loss and show no effort.
Most definitely, and I think that's the biggest issue that I'm seeing. There's small efforts throughout the entire game. I'm not seeing too much.
But luckily, on the favor of Germantown, that's only a 14-point deficit, 2 touchdowns. And Coach Robinson likes to go for 2. So if he can convert on 2 two-point conversions after getting those 2 touchdowns, we got a game. So it's a lot can happen in 12 minutes. A lot can happen in 12 minutes. And right now, if Germantown can get a stop on the defensive side, that's how you want to start this fourth quarter. And hopefully the offense can back up the defense and put some points on the board. But right now, Southwind has it. Perkins in the backfield, hands it off to the running back after the receiver goes in motion. The defense will help out and get the running back down without a big gain. Second down will come as we have a Germantown player who seems to be down as we go into the replay. As you see, number 95 stuffed the hole initially, and it was a team effort to bring down the running back for Southwind as we go into second and long. Luckily, the injured player has risen up on his own 2 feet and will stay on the field. Number 14, the defensive back, as we see trips to the left. Perkins now eyeing one of his receivers, puts the ball in the air, and it's going to be overthrown by Perkins. I mean, it was almost there. The receiver had a lead on both the defensive backs from Germantown, but just too much mustard on that one from Perkins. Now will be third down ball at about the 32-yard line. Long way to go to the end zone for the Jaguars, but the Red Devils have to get a stop here, Calvin, on this third down.
To be honest with you, Dylan, the offensive team for Germantown, they've had a break. They've had some time to chill out. So therefore, I really need our defense to lock in. They've been on the field a lot, though.
They have been on the field a lot as Perkins has completed a pass, but it is short of the first down marker. And it will be 4th down for the Jaguars here. We have another replay. Perkins puts the receiver in motion, throws it short in the screen game, and then number 6 will be caught.
It seems like Southwind's punt team has came out.
And if you're Germantown defense, you have to take advantage of the passiveness that this Southwind offense is playing with. They don't have any urgency, so you need to have something go your way, and it's a blocked punt, but it was dropped. But it's received by Germantown.
And it's recovered.
And then this is what you need outside of the red zone, a blocked punt. Both teams have blocked the punt. And number 34 will come up with the blocked punt. I mean, as you see, they were lined up very aggressively, going after the ball, and it worked in their way. So this can turn the tide right here. You need the 12th man, like Coach Robinson said. Where's the crowd? After a blocked punt like that, you're near the end zone. Where's the crowd? You need the crowd to show up and show out, because this can be the turn of the game. Split backfield for the quarterback seems to be number 5. Robbins is in the game. Another quarterback change. As you see, number 1, Rogers gets the completion from Robbins. And it'll be short completion, second and manageable for the Red Devils. Another quarterback switch, Calvin, for Germantown.
And hopefully Robbins comes out with momentum. He comes out with a different zeal than he had last go-round.
Second and manageable for Germantown. This is a pinnacle point of this game to put something on the board. Another split back formation for the Red Devils. One receiver on each side. Robbins was indecisive on the handoff, almost gave the ball back. Coach Gene Robinson, I'm hoping that you would stop swapping quarterbacks because it just messes up the rhythm of the offense sometimes. I understand you have two caliber quarterbacks and you want to get Robinson playing time on the senior night, but sometimes you got to ride the hot hand, and Shelton hasn't been playing too bad.
Yeah, but the thing is that I'm going to be honest with you. Shelton's not playing too bad, but Shelton maybe needs that break to recover.
14-0 is still the score. Coach Robinson is looking and searching for some answers at the quarterback position. Now Robbins is coming to the game with a split back formation once again. Robbins throws it to his receiver. Cannot come up with the catch. Ball right through his glove. And it'll be 4th down, quick 4 downs for the Red Devils on that offensive possession. 8:52 remain. That was about a 40-second drive for the Red Devils.
And, you know, I must wonder, could this game was hyped up. I would say some may say it's overhyped. But this game was hyped up a lot. Could you think that's going through their heads? Is it messing with them?
I mean, if you're scared of playing in big games, you don't need to be in the game, honestly, if that's what you want to do. And that's on both sides. These are the games you want to play in if you're a football player.
To exit the building, just remember, stay off of the playing field.
Timeout called on the field. This is a big down for Germantown. You need to convert. It's 4th and long. 4th and long here. You don't have many options. You just had a bobbled handoff from Robbins to Jeremiah Taylor. As we've seen, Jeremiah Taylor has had a heck of a third quarter. He's rushed for almost 100 yards. He's 12 carries for 71 yards. Only thing he's missing is a touchdown. And a big thanks out to our production crew for everyone involved, everyone running the cameras, feeding us the stats, our floor directors, everyone in the studio. Thank you for putting on a beautiful production. As we have 1 quarter remaining, Robbins is under center for this big 4th down for Germantown. He's going to pitch it. Another flea flicker. Robbins has a man downfield, takes a hit. Oh, and the ball was in the hands of the receiver, number 10. It didn't have enough to get there, but Robbins took a shot to the chest.
Which puts Southwind puts it for 1st down, Southwind. Hopefully the defense can come out and just stop Southwind. That's all we can ask for at this point.
Yeah.
The defense to just stop it. Don't let him get any more on the board.
It could have been a potential roughing the passer there on that play, but I guess the lineman got there in enough time. Robbins took a shot and threw a ball about 40 yards deep. So talk about the arm from Kyle Robbins there as Perkins is in the backfield. He's going to connect on a curl route to his receiver and get out of bounds. But it seems to be clock will continue to run. 14-0 is still your score here. Coach Gene does not want the clock to keep dwindling its way down because that does not benefit the Red Devils on any type of comeback hopes. Now, Southwind again. Perkins on the scramble, and he's gone. He's out of here at the 20, at the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Mr. Football shows us why he is Mr. Football. Right through the middle of the defensive line of Germantown. The 3rd rushing touchdown for Kelvin Perkins.
Lost for words, man.
Pure explosiveness. You called it from the get-go, Calvin. He put on the burners, and he showed them why they cannot catch him. The third rushing touchdown for Mr. Perkins and this Jaguars offense. They look to now take a 3-touchdown lead with 8 minutes to go in this fourth quarter.
And it's good. And that puts Southwind up 21. Germantown sitting at 0. 8 minutes and 2 seconds left on the clock.
As you see, some of the Southwind players are grittying on our field. That has to hurt if you're on the sidelines of Germantown watching. The gritty.
And I'm going to be honest with you, I know there's some hurt out there.
Oh, yes, for sure. But, I mean, you know, self-inflicted wounds have caused this to be a 21-0 deficit for Germantown. I mean, you have not had the game you've wanted at all.
But the thing is, Dylan, we completely abandoned the run here.
As the kickoff will go to Larry Johnson as he looks for something. Gets just past the 30-yard line. And Germantown will come back on this offensive possession looking for something. I mean, at this point, they need the answer key to this test because they have not solved the problem of Southwind's defense.
Robin still being the quarterback here. He's still in the game. I believe the team is simply just trying not to let go of the rope here.
Agreed.
They're just trying to stay in the game. And to be honest with you, Makai's best option here is to at least get on the scoreboard. At least let them know you're here.
Robbins drops back, looks at a receiver. He eyed him all the way down, and defensive back of Germantown, number 24, almost made a play in front of the bench of the Red Devils. Robbins just did not deceive the defensive back at all and almost gave it to him. I mean, it was almost wrapped like a Christmas present. Robbins drops back once again, and it was into the chest of McGorry, but number 24 almost made a play of Southwind again. Nice way to put some heat on that ball into the chest of McGorry. Would love to see more aggressive passing plays from the Germantown offense. As the clock has stopped.
Penalties decline, results of the play, first down, Germantown.
There was a flag on the play, was declined by Coach Robinson. It will remain first down for Germantown at the spot of the ball.
And both teams are still going to the playoffs, most definitely, but
as you see, the running back, Mr. Cavius, finding his way up into
Dylan,
the hole.
I'm sorry, both teams are going to the playoffs. It does seem that Southwind will have that home field advantage of those 4 games. We still probably will have around 2 home field games, but there is a potential rematch in the playoffs. But
if you're Germantown, you have to prepare way better than what you did for this game. I mean, you had so many chances to put points on the board, and you just came up short. And now Robbins gets it to number 10, his receiver, finds a way to get away from the defensive back, and that is number 10, Jamin Bean, the senior. And it'd be a first down for the Red Devils. But like you said, Calvin, if you get a chance to get in a rematch, I mean, and I'm a big boxing fan myself, anytime you have another opportunity to face the same opponent, the numbers say you should be better. You should be better. But the way that Southwind has been dominant against all of their opponents, I mean, who knows? Southwind could just have the answers on Germantown. Sometimes it just it's hard to beat a team. I mean, it's hard to beat a good team. Robbins now has it, looking for something. Another completion, throws it across the middle. It's going to break a tackle, and that'll be the first touchdown.
Germantown. My God, I was looking for something. I needed something. I needed something.
What a great play there from Robbins. Found his receiver, Bean, across the middle, broke the tackle, and had nothing but the end zone in front of him as Germantown gets their first touchdown on the board with 6:20 to left. Now something is cooking in the kitchen for Germantown. It's still a game. It's still a game, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching live on the GHS-TV, still a game. Anything could happen. We've had a block punt already.
Germantown is lining up for a 2-point conversion here. The score is 21-6, 6 minutes and 20 seconds left.
They throw it to the hammer.
And the 2-point conversion is good. It's about time.
That was much needed for Germantown. The hammer nailed in the 2-point conversion, no pun intended. As you see Shelton throwing the 2-point conversion completion pass to the hammer. 21-8 is the score, 6-20. Good thing for Germantown, you scored quickly and efficiently. You didn't waste a lot of time, and you put points on the board. 21-8, 13-point game. This is where you need to get your defense going. Your defense got to stop. They got plenty of stops, but they can't get every single stop. You seen the former player of the year 2 years ago, Mr. Perkins, burst out for a big rushing touchdown. You get another stop. You still have 2 timeouts to go. You put some more points on the board.
And I'm going to be honest with you, Dylan. If all Germantown defense has to do is stop them.
Yep. Sounds like a lot, huh?
It sounds like, it doesn't sound like a lot. But it really is, though.
I mean, it's hard to stop a player who's been football player of the year, who's one of the best quarterbacks in the city, not only in the state. As now we are getting prepared for the kickoff.
Oh, there's a flag on the play.
It'll be a false start on Germantown. You really don't see many false starts on a kickoff.
Gene Puss, the secondary kicker here. We've only seen him. This is our second time ever seeing him, and Hammer's back on the field. We're looking for an onside kick here. Let's see what the Hammer can do. That's nice.
The refs blew it early.
Oh, false start again.
I mean, it was as good as it can get on the onside kick there from the Hammer, but
I don't know what's up with Germantown these false starts.
yeah, that's a discipline issue, honestly. I mean, it's just, I don't know, maybe if they need to.
I just want to ask the question, is it a mistake on Coach Gene's part for taking out the secondary kicker?
I mean, the kick worked for the Hammer, but it's the false starts. I'm not sure. Maybe you don't need to work on plays this upcoming practice. Work on just hiking the ball and getting everybody on one accord. As the Jaguars get past the 30, right across the 35-yard line, 6:17 to go, 21-8 is your score if you're still watching. Mom, if you're watching, I say hey to you, so let us know if you're in the chat. Got to say hey to my mom. She don't get to watch me too often.
You know, at this point,
You don't want to say hey to my mom, man?
All right, we're moving on. We're moving on. Someone come get this guy. Look at this guy here.
Southwind now has the ball right at the 35. Referees mark the ball down. Trips to the right for Southwind, but they hand it off to the running back, and he just forces his way through. Almost gets to the first down. It's going to be 2nd and inches.
And you know something? The Chad, he transferred from Germantown to Southwind. So I know it's personal for him.
Yeah, this game means something.
This game means something. And we're saying it, apparently. Get a load of this guy.
Germantown is just taking their time. Southwind, I'm sorry, is just taking their time on the offensive side. They don't have anything to worry about. They can do whatever they want to, do as they please on this offensive side of the ball. It is all about ball security here as they hand it off to the running back again, number 8, and he will find his way. Mr. Chad Brooks will find his way for about 2 yards. But it will be first down after the 2nd inches carry for Brooks.
And you know, Chad Brooks, one thing about him, I do believe he was an asset that we lost. He was some early talent we lost about a year ago. So most definitely, glad to see him doing good, I guess.
Hate it had to be us, huh? Hate it had to be against us. Receiver in motion for Southwind, number 3. But it'd be a scramble for Perkins. He's finding the edge. He cannot be contained. Breaks a tackle, runs around the entire field. It seems to be holding on the block, but now the flag is out. As you see here on the replay, Perkins bounces out to the outside. As you see, number 7 is just holding. And it could be also a block in the back. But the penalty will be against Southwind, so that run will be good for nothing, as it will be coming back just a little bit. But the ball will be at the 32, as the ball will be placed at the spot of the foul.
7 was most definitely holding, and I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't his first time. It was his first time the ref seemed to see it.
Southwind now fakes the hands off. Perkins puts it up in the air, has a receiver. It is called, breaks the tackle.
For another touchdown, Southwind. And it's good.
Number 3, Alexander, finds his way into the end zone for 6. Beautiful play design, great poise from the quarterback Perkins. Great catch from Alexander, broke the tackle from number 2, the defensive back of Germantown. And it seems to be all she wrote for the Germantown Red Devils.
Looking at Coach Dean's face, I think I think he's just hunking his shoulders at this point. I believe he's in a glass case of emotion. He doesn't know where to put this emotion at. I would say put it on the field, but looks like it's a little bit too late for that. There's going to be a flag here.
A lot of flags have been thrown as the stands are starting to be emptied. A lot of flags on the Germantown side of things. I think they misplaced their intensity and their emotions on the wrong side and just could not find a way to be disciplined this game, and it's very disappointing to see. And the kick is good for Southwind, 28-8, 20-point deficit for the Red Devils, 4:05 remaining in this 4th quarter. What a letdown.
The question is, can Germantown come out and just be present? Make the last few minutes, the last few seconds count. Of course, unfortunately, I can't say it's anyone else's game.
For the Red Devils, number 7, Larry Johnson, and number 10, Jameen Bean. About a hand for the Majorettes.
Germantown's offense has just not been what we are used to seeing.
But I got the Germantown offense may have not played up to the standards we're used to, but the defense is most definitely.
Woo! What a tackle!
But the defense is most definitely held Southwind to the lowest scoring game they've had all season.
The defense has played phenomenal. A+ on the defense. They did everything that they could today. I have really no bad things to say outside of a few mishaps. But I mean, when you stop an offense this powerful, you stop them so many times, they're bound to score. But I mean, the offense just was no help, no assist for the defense. They did their job today. They held this team to so many empty possessions, and the offense just could not come up with anything to offer. As now the fullback pitch will go to Taylor.
It seems like it's going to be an unnecessary roughness.
But
it's going to be a penalty against the defense.
That's good enough.
For taunting.
Germantown.
First down.
First down.
First down, Germantown right now with 3 minutes and 48 seconds left on the clock. 28-8. Can Germantown get us to double digits?
Germantown is hoping for something as Robbins connects with McGorry on the curl flat there to be close to a first down, but it will be second and short for Germantown as they find themselves looking for something as we approach the end of this game. 3 minutes and 20 seconds and counting left in this game. Robbins drops back again. The ball seems to be just short of the receiver's hands. That's Bean on the far outside. Clock still going as it will now be third down for the Red Devils with just a few yards to go. Can they put another first down on the board? Robbins snapping for the ball. Looks left, has nowhere to go. Southwind tries to get him down, and they will. Refs blow their whistle, but Robbins stays on his feet. Talk about a strong man. It was about 4 Southwind players trying to bring him down.
And he stands tall.
Yeah, he really does leg day.
Let's get him doing the upper body.
It will be fourth down for the Red Devils with just 2 minutes to go. And it seems that number 51 is visibly frustrated. I mean, it is a frustrating loss for the Red Devils. I mean, this is not how you wanted to go out on senior night, losing in this type of fashion.
Timeout.
It's 2 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock here, Dylan. It's something. It's something, man. That's all I can say. I know losing on senior night puts our senior football players
as you exit the stadium,
in a butthurt position.
To your car as you exit the stadium, please, immediately to your vehicle.
I do believe that that may be that last 2 plays within the last we'll see of Jordan Shelton for the night. I believe Makai will end off the night for us.
Southwind showed who they truly are, how dominant that their offense and defense can be. No matter how good your defense is, they believe they can put up points and a plethora of points on whoever. But, you know, Germantown just let it go. They let the ball go as Robin has a deep drop back, almost has it downfield, but finds Rogers at the 30-yard line. But the ball.
That's good enough for another Germantown.
That's going to be first down for Germantown. So I guess they fulfilled your request to get another first down on the board. Now the next question is, can we get some points on the board?
Yeah, that'll be the question. I mean, if you would have had a stop on the previous possession, this game would have been kind of interesting as it winds down. But that last touchdown from Perkins got the job done. It's now Robbins tries to find a receiver. Seems to be McGorry, and just off his hands and couldn't come up with the catch. And it's going to be a quiet ride home for a lot of the G-Town players today. Just, you know, somebody has to lose, and unfortunately it is the Red Devils today. Minute and 44 to go. Oh. Number 20, offsides. Will push the ball further to the...
For sure, Dylan. The ride home is most definitely going to be tense.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be, forget the ride home. Tomorrow at school.
Oh, yeah, today is Thursday. Yeah, Halloween is...
Thursday is Halloween. It's going to be a dry Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
Around the Germantown campus.
Campus is not going to be full of energy tomorrow. As Robbins has a receiver, but it's picked off.
Oh, God.
It's picked off. Too much air on the ball. And the DB of Germantown will look to take it back to the end zone.
Oh, God.
And it would be a pick six to end the game.
Southwind.
Woo.
I hate it.
What a dark moment.
That's it.
It is for the Germantown Red Devils. Not a way to end the game. Robbins had too much air on the ball. It was open, and then it wasn't as the receiver took his way up the field. The DB read it well. Boom. Not enough air on it. Too flat. Two-line drive. And to the crib goes the defensive back of Southwind.
Dylan, this is pitiful. This is absolutely. I just don't understand. What's going on? Did we forget the sport we're playing?
User pick.
Like.
User alert, chat.
I don't know if I'm
User alert.
I don't know if I'm watching a high school team play the Pee Wee or what's going on here.
It's a tough. (34-8) is the score. Minute and 27 to go. Just a tough night for Germantown. Tough night. Nothing could click really on the offensive end, and that last pick six summed it up for how it's been on the offensive end for the Red Devils.
Interesting to see is Southwind going to go for a two-point conversion or a field goal. Seems like they are going for it.
This would be Germantown's third loss in 4 games. This losing spell has went bad as it's a fake point after attempt, but great tackle from number 14. And it seems to be a scuffle over there. And, you know, seems to be a loss of respect on the field there as Southwind went for 2 on Germantown and trying to just put points on the board at this point.
And let's look back at this, Dylan.
See here.
They faked it. They went for the 2-point conversion. Number 14. And now the 2-point conversion was no good. And then you see that lack of respect there. Of course, it's tense. It's senior night. People are upset.
It happens, man. It happens. Sometimes losses you need losses like these to humble you, man. I mean, losing 3 of the last 4 are not the best, but I mean, sometimes you need it. I mean, the season ends in just a few weeks, so hopefully this sparks some type of revenge for your team. You need to feel these losses, and hopefully it can come back and spark you in the right way, and you finish the season strong. As Bean there bobbled the ball on several occasions and almost gave the ball right back to Southwind. It's just nothing is clicking right now.
I believe everybody's going blank right now, Dylan. I think it's hitting in. This is the last game of the season before playoffs. It's hitting in. It's 34-8. A minute and 20 seconds left on the clock. I believe everybody's drawing a blank.
It hurts to go out like this on the last game of the season, but you still have playoffs to look forward to, so you need to get everything, straddle it back up, get ready to go. But you just have to look forward to the next playoff game. That's all you can do at this point. There's nothing really else to offer in this game. I mean, you want to get away injury-free here and just, load it up and come back tomorrow or Monday and have your team meet it. As you see Taylor here, bursting his way through, trying to leave on a positive note. Jeremiah Taylor, he's a takeaway on the offensive end of the ball. He's had a great game.
Germantown first down.
And that puts Germantown in the first down.
Brought to you by Allstate. You're in good hands with Allstate netters.
With a little over 60 seconds.
Robbins now looking to throw the ball downfield, and he has McGorry past the 50.
That's good enough. Flag on the play. Roughing the passer against the defense.
As we're going to look at some scores around the Memphis area, Bartlett is up 20-14.
Germantown first down.
Collierville has beat Houston 49-27. Whitehaven is putting a spanking
to say the least,
as they're up 35-0 in the second quarter. It's not even halftime yet, ladies and gentlemen, so you don't want to go to that game. You might as well just take a quick trip to McDonald's and get you a McFlurry and head on home.
DeSoto's leading 42 right now against Hernando. So no games right now. Those games are not final right now.
But a lot of them are blowouts, though, Calvin.
Most definitely.
As we have a blowout here. Unfortunately, 34-8 is the score. There'll be a flag on the play.
17 seconds left before the game is turned final, 34-8.
Be a timeout on Germantown. Hopefully they want to put some points on the board for their final regular season game, leave on a positive note. I can't blame Coach Robinson for that move there, but
if Larry Johnson would run, Jeremiah would run. I believe he could put some points on the board.
If somebody would run into the end zone.
Somebody would run.
If somebody would run into the end zone. If I could still get out there and run into the end zone,
it's not going to work no more.
You don't think I got that speed anymore, Cal?
No, it's not going to work no more.
You think you can beat me in a race?
I don't think you ever had it.
Germantown still searching for some answers, though it is 17 seconds left on the board. Seems to be that the stands are now empty, so if you're still here, hopefully the traffic on the way out has died down.
Absolutely. There's no way.
I mean, the stand's been empty for quite some time.
We got to realize you still got standing room on that left side over
yeah.
there. Everyone's probably just shifted. They've cleared out quite some time. Quite a bit, though.
Robbins now looking for an answer. Throws the ball towards the end zone. It seems to be in his hands, but was it called for a completion? It was not a completion. Let's look at that one more time.
His foot wasn't down.
His foot was not down, but what a catch, though, from the receiver.
It's 10 seconds left on the clock here, Dylan. 34-8 for the final game for Germantown of the regular season.
High snap. Robbins brings it down, has a receiver over the middle, takes a hit. 5 seconds left. Seems to be that Germantown wants to put some points on the board as they call a timeout. That's Daquan Higginbottom with the catch there. 3 seconds left on the clock. Germantown will try to punch it in the end zone one final time. But the clock will run out, it seems to be.
And the game has been called. The game has now officially been put into final. And Southwind takes home the win for this regular season. Congratulations to Southwind.
Yep.
I believe in great sportsmanship, especially on there.
Yep.
I would have loved to see the Red Devils take. I would have loved to see the Red Devils take the win, but 34-8 seems to be the full score. Thank you for watching GHS-TV's live coverage. Remember, you can see behind the scenes of tonight's coverage on Facebook and Instagram pages. And as always, you can watch our programming. We're streaming live 24 hours a day at GHSTV.org. We'll see you in the playoffs. Have a great night. And hold your heads up, Red Devils.